is lawyering up after the feds found tapes of her at the Diddy freak off with a 15-year-old and with Danny Boy. Y'all remember Danny Boy? Y'all, let's get into it. Y'all, Mary J. Blige, oh my goodness, you guys, she's been doing the most in these streets too, you guys. Y'all, it is something terrible out here, you guys. All these tapes is coming out. Y'all, if y'all don't know, there was a guy who came out. Hey, KMR, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing, KMR? Good evening, good evening. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys, y'all, Mary J. Blige is on the hot seat, you guys. Mary J. Blige is, y'all, she is doing the most, you guys. She is not an innocent person, y'all. She is with the shenanigans in Hollywood too. Y'all, I'm fantastic as always. Oh, that's good, KMR. I am glad. Y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys don't know, y'all, Danny Boy went on Art of Dialogue. He went on many different interviews talking about Mary J. Blige. He was, having Rex with her at the age of 15. He says that Mary J. Blige was his girl. Y'all, hey, Eric One, how are you? Good evening, good evening. Y'all, happy Sunday fun day. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Sunday evening, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day, y'all. You guys, Danny Boy goes on these interviews. He's telling everybody that Mary J. Blige and him had, relations at age when he was 15 and Mary J. Blige was a grown adult, you guys. Y'all, there is going to be soon, I allege, you guys, I'm assuming Mary J. Blige is going to be the next one, y'all, to go down because she has been, said to be messing with Danny Boy when he was 15 years old. Y'all, that is a pedo. That is pedophilia activity, you guys. I don't care what nobody says. If you are messing with a underage person, an underage child, y'all, that is grounds for, for an arrest. Y'all, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong, but y'all, she partook in some of this Hollywood crazy stuff too. So y'all, it is going down, y'all. Mary J. Blige, y'all. I'm sure she's going to be getting her indictment soon because Danny Boy said that he was messed with, Mary J. Blige was his woman when he was 15 and she was a grown adult. And then, y'all, these tapes coming out. Mary J. Blige alleged to be on these tapes, you guys. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, you guys. Let's check it out. Hold on just a second. Hold on real quick, you guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold up. Mary J. Blige is going down, baby. It's going down. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, so Mary J. Blige, yes, it's going down for you too, baby. You are gonna be one of the ones that's in the NDC with Diddy and the rest of the ones who have done this bad, awful things to these children when they were in Hollywood. Y'all, they were raping these little kids, you guys. It was like a thing to do. Y'all know that, like, allegedly, Diddy was messing with Justin Bieber, Usher, a whole bunch of other people, you guys. But y'all, we are gonna get into it, y'all. We are gonna get into it. We're gonna get them receipts, y'all, and we is gonna go ahead and get into it, you guys. So let's turn the camera. Let me open this up. And y'all, Mary J. Blige, she is going to be the next one in the shackles along with many others, you guys. These are awful things that people are doing. Y'all, smash the like button, you guys. Happy Sunday fun day, you guys. Y'all, these people are doing the most, y'all. They are doing the most, but y'all, we are going to get into it. So let me turn the camera and we're going to start.
Things keep getting more and more twisted in Hollywood, and Mary J. Blige just got dragged into the situation because singer Danny Boy just came out to reveal that Mary allegedly had an intimate relationship with him when he was only 15 years old, and she was a full-grown woman at the time. Danny came with some pretty convincing receipts, and he has stories for days about this inappropriate affair. Child, if all of this is true, it honestly makes so much sense why Mary is such a big supporter of Diddy and is always on his arm. Okay, so y'all know how I said that Diddy getting exposed is going to lead to more people in the industry getting exposed for doing some creepy things? Well, it looks like singer Mary J. Blige is next on that list because she just got exposed for and sleeping with singer Danny Boy when he was just 15 years old and she was 24. In a series of interviews, Danny talked about,
Hey, Dr. Christy. Hey, Dr. Christy, welcome in. Welcome in, Dr. Christy. It is so good to see that you are here. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a great day, too. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all smash the like button. Mary J. Blige is going down, y'all, and we are getting into it with the receipts. So let's continue, y'all.
About how Suge Knight enabled Mary to and lure him into a very inappropriate relationship, considering their age difference and the fact that he was a minor at the time. According to him, it started back in 19...
Hey, Jamil Peterson, welcome in. Welcome in, Jamil. Welcome in. Okay, Dr. Christy said traveling from Miami. Welcome in. Welcome in, Dr. Christy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Y'all smash the like button.
1995 after the Source Awards, and Suge was celebrating in a hotel room with Mary J. Blige, Diddy's baby mama, Misa Hilton, and a couple of other women in his hotel room. Danny claims that he was in his room when Suge called him over to join the celebration. When he got to Suge's room and saw Mary, he was starstruck because he was a huge fan. He claimed that he hung out with the group and had a couple of drinks before going back to his room. However, Suge then called him up a while later, saying that a woman wanted to see him. Danny assumed that it was one of the other women at the party, but when he got to Suge's room, Mary and Misa were the only ones in the room.
We was talking, I think I left out, and Suge called me back up to the room. He said, come back upstairs, man, old girl want to see you. Mary's sitting on the couch. So I know the girl that he in the bed with don't want me either. So I went in, he closed the door and shit, and I sit down and I start talking to Mary. In the inside, I'm about to lose it, because I'm actually sitting here talking to Mary. She's sitting on the couch and shit, and we ordered some food and some more drinks.
He then claimed that while Mary was sitting beside him on the couch, someone knocked on the door and Mary freaked out and hid because she thought it was her boyfriend at the time, KC. Now, KC...
See, you guys, Mary J. Blige was messing with Danny Boy when he was 15 years old. And KC, she thought KC was coming to the door, banging on the door, knocking, y'all. Because y'all know Mary J. Blige was with KC. But y'all, let's continue.
He and Mary had a toxic and kind of violent relationship at the time, so Mary probably thought that he was there to put hands on her again. It turned out to be a false alarm, so she went right back to flirting with him. He claimed that she put her head in his lap, touched him, and that things got very, very intense.
15, 16 years old, and she laying on the couch, and I'm sitting on the other end, and she laid down on the couch and put her head in my lap. Like, damn.
Now, you guys, is this something that a grown woman would be doing with a 15-year-old? Absolutely not, y'all. This is pedophilia behavior, you guys. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Dr. Christy, thank you so much. Yes, y'all. The lounge is growing, you guys. We are growing at a high rate. Y'all, smash the like button and subscribe to my channel, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's continue.
Damn. He can't be talking about Mary. He was talking about she wanted me to come back up here, and now she on my lap. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, what is this going to end up to? And she stayed a couple more hours. And we decided to go in the other room because it was a suite. We went in another room and lay down. And she laid down with me, and she kind of like backed up against me. And every time she backed up against me, I would move away, you know.
They ended up doing a nasty, and like that wasn't bad enough, it wasn't a one-time thing because they had an affair, and Mary would fly him out to New York to see her. Even worse, she led him into thinking that he was her boyfriend, even though she had a thing going on with Tupac at the time.
From that time, I had.
Y'all, hold up, swole up. Mary J. Blige was messing with Tupac, they say, messing with Danny Boy, and then was running from KC when she thought he was banging on the hotel room door. Y'all, Mary J. Blige was doing too much too. But where did she learn this behavior from? She learned this behavior from Diddy. Y'all, she is alleged to be on those tapes, y'all. Didn't this guy that turning these tapes and he was subpoenaed to go to the grand jury the other day? Y'all, is Mary J. Blige on those tapes too? Y'all, we will find out. We will find out. Hey, War, welcome in. Welcome in. We got the loungers in the building tonight, y'all. We got the loungers in the building. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. Mary J. Blige is a pedo, just like Diddy and the rest of them, you guys. Y'all, they are bringing down the house. The Fed said they don't care who you are, how tall, how much money you got in the bank. They are bringing you down if you broke the law. Y'all, Mary J. Blige is going to be on the indictment list too, because Mary J. Blige was messing with Danny Boy when he was 15, and allegedly she is on these tapes, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times. But, that's why I was kind of confused when I heard Kurt saying that Mary was pot girl. Because at that time, she was my girl. At that time, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying.
Had an intimate relationship with him.
Y'all, 15 years old. Let's play back.
When he was only 15 years old, and she was a full-grown woman at the time. Danny came with some pretty convincing receipts, and he has stories for days about this inappropriate affair. Child, if all of this is true, it honestly makes so much sense why Mary is such a big supporter of Diddy and is always on his arm. Okay, so y'all know how I said that Diddy getting exposed is going to lead to more people in the industry getting exposed for doing some creepy things? Well, it looks like singer Mary J. Blige is next on that list, because she just got exposed for and sleeping with singer Danny Boy when he was just 15 years old and she was 24. In a series of interviews, Danny talked about how Suge Knight enabled Mary to and lure him into a very inappropriate relationship, considering their age difference and the fact that he was a minor at the time. According to him, it started back in 1995 after the Source Awards, and Suge was celebrating in a hotel room with Mary J. Blige, Diddy's baby mama, Misa Hilton, and a couple of other women in his hotel room. Danny claims that he was in his room when Suge called him over to join the celebration. When he got to Suge's room and saw Mary, he was starstruck because he was a huge fan. He claimed that he hung out with the group and had a couple of drinks before going back to his room. However, Suge then called him up a while later, saying that a woman wanted to see him. Danny assumed that it was one of the other women at the party, but when he got to Suge's room, Mary and Misa were the only ones in the room.
We was talking, I think I left out, and Suge called me back up to the room. He said, come back upstairs, old girl want to see you. Mary's sitting on the couch. So I know the girl that he in the bed with don't want me either. So I went in, he closed the door and shit, and I sit down and I start talking to Mary. And the inside, I'm about to lose it, because I'm actually sitting here talking to Mary. She's sitting on the couch and shit, and we ordered some food and some more drinks.
He then claimed that while Mary was sitting beside him on the couch, someone knocked on the door and Mary freaked out and hid because she thought it was her boyfriend at the time, KC. Now, KC and Mary had a toxic and kind of violent relationship at the time, so Mary probably thought that he was there to put hands on her again. It turned out to be a false alarm, so she went right back to flirting with him. He claimed that she put her head in his lap, touched him, and that things got very, very intense.
15, 16 years old. And she laying on the couch. And I'm sitting on the other end, and she laid down on the couch and put her head in my lap.
And y'all, if you guys don't know who Danny Boy is, Danny Boy was one of Suge's first artists to sign with him on his record label. But you guys, let's continue. This is crazy.
Like, damn. He can't be talking about Mary. Was talking about she wanted me to come back up here, and now she on my lap. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, what is this going to end up to? And she stayed a couple more hours. And we decided to go in the other room because it was a suite. We went in another room and laid down. And she laid down with me and she kind of like backed up against me. And every time she backed up against me, I would move away, you know.
They ended up doing a nasty, and like that wasn't bad enough, it wasn't a one-time thing because they had an affair, and Mary would fly him out to New York to see her. Even worse, she led him into thinking that he was her boyfriend, even though she had a thing going on with Tupac at the time.
From that time, I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times. But, you know, that's why I was kind of confused when I heard Kurt saying that Mary was pot girl.
Y'all, let me turn the camera around. Y'all, did y'all hear that Blige was sending him, like flying him out? Y'all, isn't that more evidence for the feds to find the flight records and the names, the itinerary on the flights, y'all? Mary J. Blige is going to be in a whole world of trouble along with P. Diddy, y'all, because she was messing with Danny Boy and allegedly on other videos with other little minors too. Y'all, let's continue.
Because at that time, she was my girl. At that time, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying to show her that she ain't phasing me.
Yeah, that's all shades of messed up, but in another interview, when he was asked if he felt like Mary used him or took advantage of him in any way, he still insisted that she didn't take advantage of him and they were dating.
I think when you were early on, you was messing with Mary.
Well,
okay,
you know,
how did you think about
that time I wasn't.
You know,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I was, but wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. How did you think? Like, what did you feel like? Okay, yeah, I like Mary, or you just was like, was she taking advantage of you because you were young?
No, I mean, you know, that was Mary
she
J.
was
Blige.
young, too.
She was young, too, and that was Mary J. Blige. And when I brought that story up because a lot of people thought that I was, like, trying to Me Too. I mean, I wouldn't use her. I got somebody I could Me Too if I want to, but it wouldn't be Mary. I said it in the conversation of, you know, somebody else is saying how Mary was somebody's girl, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, no, it wasn't. That was my girl.
It was my girl,
you know
right?
What I mean? I was kind of just talking too fast, and
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sad how he can't see that he was, because there is no reason that he should have been sleeping with a 24-year-old when he was just 16. Unfortunately, this is something that we see a lot when an older woman takes advantage of a boy, but people don't see it as a big deal because they think that men can't be as aid or even taken advantage of. But wait, because there's a twist to this story. You see, the streets are saying that Mary learned this behavior from nobody else but Diddy. Mary and Diddy were very close.
Y'all, didn't I say that Mary J. Blige learned this behavior from old Diddy? Y'all, because Diddy and Mary J. Blige had a relationship, and allegedly Diddy got Mary J. Blige pregnant, allegedly, y'all. Y'all, let's continue, because Mary J. Blige is sick just like Diddy, y'all. Let's continue.
Friends back when Diddy used to work at Uptown Records, and Mary was signed to the label. And considering that multiple people have come forward to accuse Diddy of allegedly SAing them around the same time that he was at Uptown Records, so it's entirely plausible that Mary watched him and learned this behavior from him. Also, from what we know now, Mary allegedly got pregnant with Diddy's child, but either he forced her to get rid of it or it was Mary's decision. But nonetheless, they still maintain a very strong relationship. And looking back at the pics, the thing I find really weird is that in almost all of the pics of Mary and Diddy, Mary is holding a hand over her stomach wherever there was Cassie. Now, this could just be a pose, but knowing what we know now, it's honestly sick to think if she was doing it on purpose. Someone commented, "You'll be surprised at how many men have stories like this, but just doesn't speak out about it because in society, this behavior has been accepted. It's sickening." Another person said, "He's telling the truth. It is what it is. He was still a little boy put in a grown man arena. Suge thought he was helping him grow into manhood, but he was actually enabling him to be victimized by Mary, a grown woman at the time. That's a fact whether Danny enjoyed it or not." And this other person commented, "It's wild how normalized it was in the 90s for adults to be messing with children. What could MJB want with a 15-year-old? Did she know he was a child? I have so many questions." Whew, there's a lot to unpack here, but y'all let me know what you think about this mess in the comments.
Y'all, that was a lot. Was that not? Y'all, Mary J. Blige, to me, is a pedo. You guys, she's going to be indicted soon. I am sure, allegedly, this is my thoughts, you guys, because allegedly, she is on some of those tapes. Y'all, she messed with Danny Boy. He even said it out his own mouth at 15. He said that Mary was my woman. That was my girl. Y'all, and Mary J. Blige was flying him out. Y'all, the feds is going to be busy, you guys. Y'all, Mary J. Blige, I hope that you're not on that Tootsie. I hope that you are not on none of them rugs out there because, baby, let me tell you that the MDC, they are shorthanded and they don't got time to be doing no detox with you. So you better start detoxing now because they don't got time for that. Y'all. Oh, just Hope One. Oh, she sent in a super chat. She says, hi. It's some crazy people in this world. Oh, thank you, Just Hope, for your super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, Just Hope. There is some crazy people out here in the world, especially all these Hollywood moguls. If you guys don't know, there is going to be a big arrest, y'all. Allie Carter, who I follow, she is one of Diddy's minors. Y'all, she said there's going to be a big arrest that is going to shock the nation, rock the nation. Is it Denzel? Because Denzel was the one on her truth of statement affidavit. Y'all, she is look, it's going to go down, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it is going to go down. I think it's Denzel. But y'all, a lot of these Hollywood moguls who we praise, I got to go see his movie or her movie. Oh, I got to go get this tape. You know, I got to go get Mary J. Blige's new tape. Y'all, they are all pedophiles. Y'all, they've been messing with these babies in Hollywood, y'all, for a long time. And time's up for them. Because Damon at the HSI, he said he don't care who you are, how much money in the bank you got, how tall, how small. You know, they got the Kevin Hart paddy wagons. They got the big paddy wagons for people like, you know, LeBron James. They got those. They got the paddy wagons for every size, for the Oprahs too, because, you know, Oprah's going down too, allegedly, from what everybody is saying as well. Y'all, they are all going down, you guys. But, y'all, we have another video with Mary J. Blige. Y'all, it's going down for Mary J. Y'all, she is in turmoil with the feds too, y'all. It is going down, y'all. They are not letting her off the hook. So, you guys, y'all, we're going to play another video. Y'all, Mary J. Blige is, y'all, she is going down, y'all. She is going down. They are not about to let up with Mary J. Blige is doing the most, y'all. Mary J. Blige is doing the most. Let's look at another video, you guys. Let's see. Hold on. How is y'all Sunday going? How is y'all Sunday going? Y'all, we is getting into it because y'all, let's see. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into this video. Hold up, y'all. We got to turn the camera around, y'all. We got to turn this camera around because we got to get into it, y'all. Let's go.
Loyal, ungrateful, and I'm gonna call you a until you start acting like a woman, because that fancy dog collar that Puff got around your neck and has had around your neck for the past 30 years, it should have been done got tight. It don't feel like a noose, Mary. It don't feel like a noose.
Everyone who has been around Diddy and acted like they were not aware of anything he was doing is being called to the front. And at the top of this list is Mary J. Blige, who, by the way, got an honorable mention in Kim Porter's alleged book for having threesomes with her and Diddy.
You shamed yourselves, and all of you.
And shout out to my girl, Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright, y'all, if y'all don't know Jaguar Wright, she has been telling her truth for years. She may be in my group. She may be on here because Jaguar, if you're in here, put some hearts in the chat. Jaguar Wright, y'all, she has been telling her truth for a long time. And you guys, it has been coming to fruition what Jaguar has been saying. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, these people need to pay attention and listen to what Jaguar Wright is saying. Shout out to Jag if you're here in the building. But y'all, let's continue.
You that won't speak, I hope you get charged, right, with them as an accessory before, during, or after each crime, because every been around Diddy, seen Diddy beat a bit.
And allegedly, Miss Mary J. Blige could have more information about exactly what happened to Aaliyah. And I will be getting to that as well shortly. Okay, y'all, Mary J. Blige recently announced her next tour, which sounds like it's going to be a love letter to her fans when she wrote on Instagram, "When it's all said and done, it's never all said and done. I owe my fans a gratitude I can't put into words, so I put it into a show." She also was on Sherry's talk show to talk about the tour and said once again that the tour will be for her beloved fans.
The name of the tour is called the For My Fans Tour. So if you are a Mary J. Blige fan, this is...
Hold up, swole up. Mary J. Blige, are you going to get your... Hold up. Mary J. Blige, are you going to get your tour, like, shut down like Jenny from the block, from, like, J-Lo? Y'all, because J-Lo said she was going on tour this summer, and the feds was like, we going to put the night lights out. Jennifer Lopez, you will not be going on tour. You will be here at the grand jury because we got questions for you. Mary J. Blige, is it going to be the same for you? Are the feds going to shut you down too and say you will not be going on tour because we got questions about you because you are on these tapes? Also, Mary J., you done slept with Danny Boy, and Danny Boy said it out of his mouth. We have the information. We have the proof and the evidence. Mary J. Blige, go have a seat. Your tour it will be canceled, y'all. But let's continue.
But that announcement turned into a conversation that Mary probably should have seen coming with everything that's going on with Diddy. One person actually wrote in the comment section, "You've been that man's friend for over 30 years and never seen nothing or heard anything? All these empowering songs for women you made and you still was calling this man your brother."
Y'all, and that is lies. Mary J. Blige has been around Diddy for all these years, and y'all telling me she ain't seen nothing? Y'all, go sit down, have a seat. Mary J. Blige, stop the shenanigans. Go have a seat. Your elevator does not go all the way to the top. Stop trying to cover for Diddy, because Diddy is not about to be covering for you. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. We gonna continue. Mary J. Blige, y'all, she needs a hot toddy because she's running a fever. Y'all, let's continue.
Fans want to know why you didn't help them women. Well, to a lot of people, it sure seems like Mary is trying to deflect now that her BFF has been arrested. And her name is coming up in a lot in relation to Diddy. First of all, we've had people saying that Mary J. Blige should come clean about the allegations that have come up in Kim Porter's alleged memoir. Now, initially, there were rumors that Kim Porter's book included details about Diddy and Mary J. Blige's relationship, how she got pregnant by him and got rid of the pregnancy. But now there are more details, with the book alleging that Mary J. Blige had threesomes with Diddy and Kim. In fact, the memoir specifically said that Mary J. Blige was the first threesome Kim had with Diddy. Well, I'm not entirely surprised that Mary J. Blige may have been hooking up with both Kim and Diddy, because we've also heard a bunch of stories about how she rolls. Jaguar Wright even accused Mary J. Blige of hiding her real sexuality in one of her rants, where she not only challenged MJB to a versus, but wildly claimed that she is a lesbian. Jag was like, "I can produce my own songs. I can sit down with a competent mix engineer and walk all the way through a mix. I can do all those things, Mary. Can you? What can you do, Mary, other than play dress up and eat snatch in dark places, hoping nobody finds out you're gay? And if I'm lying, sue me, Mary. If you got the heart, let's do the verses. Or if you want to apologize to me for the way you tried to destroy my career at its very beginning, you can do that too." About Kim hooking up with Mary.
If you guys don't know, Jaguar Wright has worked with Mary J. She knows who she is and how she is, you guys. Y'all, let's continue.
It's possible that Diddy was forcing her. And I'm saying this because something similar came up in one of the lawsuits that was filed against Diddy, where April Lampros described in detail 4 times Diddy acted like an animal towards her. She said that the first time it happened was in 1995, after they met at a New York City bar, and April said that Diddy pressured her to drink alcohol. She apparently felt uneasy after a few sips and was later guided to a car to leave with Diddy. Then after arriving at a hotel where she continued to feel unwell, April was on a hotel bed when Diddy forced himself on top of her. April then described a different encounter that involved Kim Porter, alleging that she was at Diddy's apartment in Manhattan with Kim after they had returned from a nightclub, and Diddy told both of them to open their mouths and forced ecstasy down their throats. Then he forced them to hook up as he watched and got off while watching Kim and April. But it didn't stop there for Diddy, because after forcing the 2 ladies to hook up, April adds that Diddy proceeded to force himself on her. So it's actually very possible that something similar happened with Mary J. Blige as well. And this is why fans are saying that instead of trying to deflect
reflect, Mary J. Blige should be spilling exactly what happened between her, Kim, and Diddy. Well, we also have people saying that they really don't think Mary J. will be snitching on Diddy, because they have been pretty close. I mean, we all know that Mary J. Blige and Diddy go all the way back, and Diddy is the one who actually oversaw her first 2 albums. In fact, while speaking about how Diddy helped her overcome her fears in the music industry, Mary J. said, "When I met Puff, I was afraid of success. I was afraid to do anything that could draw so much attention on me, and when I met him, he was the complete opposite. And he was such a good thing for me because I needed what he had. His ambition pushed me to be ambitious." For those who recall, earlier on, Mary J. and Diddy had a fallout, and she actually took the blame for whatever happened between them, saying, "The reason we split up is me not understanding the business the way I needed to understand it at the time. He had a label, he had a female artist, he had Biggie, but during the time, I was really dogging myself. I was a mess on any smart man or businessman would have moved away from me. It felt like he was becoming distant, but looking back, I now understand why. I wasn't delivering properly. I wasn't taking care of my health. So how can he roll his dice on me?" Obviously, they worked out whatever was happening between them, because for the past 2 to 3 decades, Diddy and Mary J. Blige have been as tight as thieves. There are actually tons of photos online of Mary J. and Diddy together with people like Cassie. And there are also plenty of photos of Kim Porter and Mary J. hanging out together and being very loving towards each other. Mary also attended Kim's funeral and spoke. So if there's someone who witnessed firsthand what Diddy was doing, it has got to be Mary J. Blige. When it comes to her friendship with...
Y'all, Mary J. Blige knows a lot. Mary J. Blige knows a lot on what Diddy was doing throughout these years, along with Diddy's mom. Allegedly, they're saying that she is the auntie, though. Diddy's mom is not really his mom. She is the auntie. I need to research that and find out, y'all, but let's continue.
Friendship with Diddy, Diddy even said not so long ago that Mary J. Blige is one of the greatest storytellers in R&B history, and she created a lane for women around the world.
Oh, Jamil sending a super chat. Thank you, Jamil. He says, "Surviving Diddy Glover and Mary J. Blige freak off with the children." Absolutely, Jamil. They are all pedophiles. They are all going down. Damon says if you broke the law, he don't care who you are, how much money you got, you are going down. So Mary J. Blige, you will be soon in the shackles too, y'all. Let's continue.
To speak their truth to power. In fact, according to Diddy, nobody deserves success more than her. So if they are this close, chances are pretty high that Mary J. Blige knows a lot of what Diddy did. And this is what fans want her to talk about, not some tour with Neo. Why did she even include Neo anyway? Auntie, this might not be a good time to be rocking with Neo, especially since Neo was pulled back into the Diddy news cycle when a video resurfaced in which his ex, Sade, the mother of his 2 children, referred to him as Diddy Jr. And
y'all, if y'all did not watch that video with Neo's baby mama, y'all, that video was hilarious. She was calling him a Diddy Jr. and she was talking bad about Neo, saying that he has all these women and he's something about the children and everything. And it's so funny because Neo's sister came on and said she don't even have custody of the children, but she's over there basically causing a ruckus. Y'all, these people in Hollywood, y'all, their elevator does not go all the way to the top. But y'all, let's continue.
And accused him of partaking in freak-offs.
Tell him about the freak-off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell him about the freak-off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. Oh, no, you know what you did. Your body slammed on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And while we're here today, shut boy, refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you? All of that is irrelevant.
Y'all, these jokers in Hollywood is going ham, y'all. They are doing the most. Y'all, let's continue.
Okay, so you calling the police like a y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here. While you like to have hoes and we alcohol, mushrooms in the house while his kids are here. Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody. This is what's going on. This is the tea. While the is in the house, I asked him not to bring the in the house. I even came over here to help him with these kids because he won't watch these kids. Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell them about the freak off. Tell them about the freak off. Tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. Do y'all see a fucking picture in his house of a fucking kid? He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs, drinking alcohol, fucking these hoes.
Y'all, evidently there's a whole lot of Diddy Juniors. Like Mary J. Blige is a Diddy Jr. too, y'all. I mean, she's been doing the most too. But y'all, let's continue.
That's what you care about. So let's go. I'm a Diddy bop the fuck up out of here. You and your freak off. You can get back to your freak off in a minute. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. Your stories will be coming out next. He gonna say, my daughter crying. You gotta go. But the hoe gonna stay, huh? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Come on now.
The hoe gonna stay?
You don't know why.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Why can't you just be at home with your kids?
Why can't you just get out?
Why you just can't be at home with the kids? Why you can't be at home with the kids? Is that hard for you to lay in the bed and lay down with your kids?
No, I've done it before.
No, you don't do it. That's the problem. That's why I'm here, and you know that. And you know that. And you know that, though. And you know that. And you know that. I'm on that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your up. Man, shut your up. Shut your up. Take care of your kids and shut the bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all, this seems like Neo is scared of her. Y'all, it seems like Neo is scared of her, and he is in his own house and he is getting punked by this girl. Y'all, she said that that Neo is a Diddy Jr. Y'all, there's a lot of Diddy Juniors, like I said. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all.
Mr. Clean, please stop playing with me before I slap the shit out of you.
Yo, shut the shit out of me.
No, shut your up. Shut your, yeah, I know I'm gonna go to jail with you. That's why I'm staying far away from you. The police. Shut your up.
What am I supposed to do? Fight you? Fuck out of here.
You already did that.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Shut up.
Anywho, instead of rocking with Neo, fans want Mary J. Blige to talk about the real issues. And while at it, we have people saying that she should spill exactly what she knows about what happened to Aaliyah. You see, after Aaliyah died, Mary J. actually said that she believed there was a lot of foul play in Aaliyah's death. And said,
y'all, let's rewind it. Because that baby mama was a hot mess. She was calling him a Diddy Jr., y'all.
pulled back into the Diddy news cycle when a video resurfaced in which his ex, Sade, the mother of his 2 children, referred to him as Diddy Jr. and accused him of partaking in freak-offs.
Tell him about the freak-off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell him about the freak-off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed me on the floor. Come on, police. Tell them the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell them why we're here today. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you? All of that is irrelevant. Okay, so you calling the police like a y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here.
And y'all know Diddy was messing with all these women. Y'all, he had 11 women. He had Kim. He had what's her name? The one that the one that he went to pay the fees for. He had her. I mean, was messing with Mary J. Blige, y'all. Diddy was messing with a lot of different women. Like she's saying, Neo is a Diddy Jr. He's messing with a lot of women. I mean, he's in his own house getting punked by his baby mama. Y'all, let's continue. Let me back it up and rewind it. Y'all, let's continue.
Because that fancy dog collar that Puff got around your neck and has had around your neck for the past 30 years, it should have been got tight. It don't feel like a noose, Mary. It don't feel like a noose.
Everyone who has been around Diddy and acted like they were not aware of anything he was doing is being called to the front. And at the top of this list is Mary J. Blige, who, by the way, got an honorable mention in Kim Porter's alleged book for having threesomes with her and Diddy.
You shame yourselves, and all of you that won't speak, I hope you get charged right with them as an accessory before, during, or after each crime, because every has been around Diddy, seen Diddy beat a bit.
And allegedly, Miss Mary J. Blige could have more information about exactly what happened to Aaliyah. And I will be getting to that as well shortly. Okay, y'all, Mary J. Blige recently announced her next tour, which sounds like it's gonna be a love letter to her fans when she wrote on Instagram, "When it's all said and done, it's never all said and done. I owe my fans a gratitude I can't put into words, so I put it into a show." She also was on Sherry's talk show to talk about the tour and said once again that the tour will be for her beloved fans.
The name of the tour is called the For My Fans Tour. So if you are a Mary J. Blige fan, this is for you.
But that announcement turned into a conversation that Mary probably should have seen coming with everything that's going on with Diddy. One person actually wrote in the comment section, "You've been that man's friend for over 30 years and never seen nothing or heard anything? All these empowering songs for women you made and you still was calling this man your brother. Fans want to know why you didn't help them women." Well, to a lot of people, it sure seems like Mary is trying to deflect now that her BFF has been arrested. And her name is
Y'all, if y'all don't know, ain't none of Diddy's friends came to his rescue. Y'all, where is all of his friends? Ain't no friend came to Diddy's rescue. Everybody is scrambling and scraping and getting away from Diddy. Ain't nobody came to rescue Diddy. Y'all, Diddy is gonna start snitching like he already snitched on the Abercrombie and Fish ex-CEO. Y'all, they indicted him the week before last. Y'all, Diddy is snitching and telling on people. Y'all, is he gonna be going and telling on everybody that's on those tapes too? Absolutely. He doesn't even have to snitch. They have the proof. The proof is in the pudding on those videos, y'all. Mary J. Blige is said to be in these videos, you guys. And the thing is that nobody is gonna sit here and try to cover up anything, because y'all, the feds have the faces, the people that was in these videos, you guys. Do they not? I mean, the guy that just got the guy that just went to the grand jury just the other day on Thursday or Friday. Y'all, he had a whole lot of tapes to turn over to the feds, saying that there has been a couple of underage people that look like were on those tapes, along with a lot of other superstars. Y'all, let's get into it. Let's go to the next video, you guys. This is crazy. Mary J. Blige, you are going down. Y'all, the feds is not playing with Mary J. Blige. You guys, she will be indicted soon, I'm sure. Y'all, allegedly, she's on those tapes. But we know that Danny Boy said out of his own mouth that he was messing with Mary J. Blige when he was only 15 years old. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. But y'all, let's get to this next video. Let me bring it up. Y'all, this is crazy. Mary J. Blige, you are going down, baby. You are going down. You are going to be the next one. You're going to be the next one. I'm sorry to say, but you did your dirt, and guess what? The time has come, and the feds are coming for you, Mary. They's not playing. Absolutely not.
Mary J. Blige is allegedly on a freak-off tape with Diddy. It's been going around all over TikTok that Mary J. Blige is in a freak-off tape with Diddy, and she's saying that this was her rite of passage. And a lot of people have always wondered about Mary J. Blige, and they feel like she is in on some shit because she has never opened her mouth, and she has been with Diddy since the very beginning. And there are a lot of photos on the internet with Mary J. Blige with Cassie, and as you can see, during these photos, Cassie has visible bruises on her body. Now, all this information with Mary J. Blige allegedly being in a freak-off tape with Diddy instantly made me think of Danny Boy. Mary J. Blige slept with a 15-year-old Danny Boy when she was 24 years old, and Danny Boy admitted that Mary J. Blige would fly him out to New York.
See, you guys, Mary J. was 24 when she was sleeping with Danny Boy, who was 15. Y'all, Mary J. is going down, y'all. The feds, they probably got an indictment on their desk, are ready to execute, y'all. This is not a good look for Mary J. Y'all, let's continue.
New York multiple different times.
15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying to show her that she ain't phasing me. I'm hard as goddamn. She's backing up against me. This Mary J. Blige. And quite mentally, I mean, you know, I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had some people on camera. I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times.
And then after all of this information started coming out that Mary J. Blige is allegedly in this freak-off tape with Diddy, I started thinking about the time that Danny Boy said when he was a teenager he had relationships with men that were in the closet that were singers and producers in the industry. And Danny Boy was asked when he said this, was this somebody at Death Row? Because at the time he was with Death Row, and he said, hell no, this is something that he knew to keep about himself in the closet because you could never let Suge find out about this, and it was nobody like that inside Death Row. So this really has me thinking, did Mary J. Blige and Diddy do a freak off with Danny Boy? Is this who Danny...
Y'all, probably so. Those may be the ones in the tape. Danny Boy, allegedly, possibly. My thoughts, you guys. Danny Boy, Mary J. Blige, and Diddy. Y'all, are those the ones that are in some of these tapes? Y'all, we are about to find out. Y'all, the lounge is going to be present and accounted for along with Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. We are going May 5th. We're going to be in New York, y'all, at the courthouse. We are going to be ear hustling and eye hustling and seeing what is going on, y'all. We are going to be there. But y'all, let's continue.
Danny Boy is talking about? I mean, he admitted to sleeping with Mary J. Blige when he was 15 years old and said that Mary J. Blige flew him to New York multiple different times and said at the same time during his teenage years, which would be 15, 16, 17 years old, he was having relationships with men who were in the closet and they were acting like they were straight. And in this interview...
Y'all, so who else did Danny Boy say he had, you know, sexual relationships with? Are they going to be in trouble, indicted too, y'all? I'm telling y'all, it's about to be a whole paddy wagon roundup, y'all. The feds is not playing. They are about to round up them all who've been messing with these little kids at that age, at underage. Years ago, if they were underage, y'all, the feds is not playing. But y'all, let's continue.
Interview clip that I'm about to show you of Danny Boy, he also explained how these people had never came out of the closet. You cannot tell me that this man was not talking about Diddy. Like, this is some crazy shit. I thought it was bad enough that Mary J. Blige messed with the 15-year-old Danny Boy, but now the connections are starting to fall in line. But I'm going to go ahead and roll you guys this clip of Danny Boy explaining how he was having relationships with people in the industry who were basically in the closet and never told the truth about themselves. And you guys let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Danny Boy was somebody that was involved in these freak-offs as a kid?
In my teen years, you know, I did some things with, you know, between me and the homies, you know, and it would be considered gay. But those guys are straight guys now, and in the relationships, so they say. I mean, but they're in relationships now, so I'm the only one that kind of came out.
Was some of these individuals that you was messing around with, you know, around that time when you was on Death Row, was they in the industry?
Yeah. I thought you was going to say, was they on Death Row? Yeah, they was in the industry. Who else was I hanging around? I wasn't just hanging around with people in regular neighborhoods.
Was they on Death Row?
Nah, look at them, though. I mean, no offense, but nah. No, yuck. I don't know. Like, what with me?
Y'all, who are these other people that Danny Boy is talking about? Y'all, it's going to all come out. It is going to come out. But y'all, let's continue.
No, that wasn't a thing. It wasn't like an open thing that even then. You know, even me having the feelings, it was suppressed. Because that was a thing that I knew not to take around Suge.
Y'all, that is crazy. That is crazy. But y'all, these are the things that they were into, you guys, in the industry. This is the things that they were into, y'all. These are things that they were into. But y'all, we're going to play another video, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we is breaking this up with Mary J. Blige, y'all. Mary J. Blige is going down, y'all. She is going down, y'all. She is going down. She is going down. Hold on, let's get this. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Y'all, it's going down.
And
Uh-oh. It's going down, y'all. Mary J. Blige, you are about to be in the shackles. Is it the MDC in Brooklyn? Y'all, I mean, y'all, it is going down, y'all. Let's turn around and let's continue.
I was in the room and she'll call me. He said, come upstairs for a minute. And my god brother was there with me. He said, come up by yourself. So when he said that, it's either it's another girl upstairs for me, or somebody probably finna get their ass whooped upstairs, something. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, oh man, here we go. I get up to the room and it's a table full of girls sitting around the table. And they all eating, everybody eating, and they ordering food, and some of the homies are in the room. And Misa's sitting there. Misa is Puffy's baby mother. Devontae's, one of Devontae's baby mama, and I think Casey's baby mama was up there. No, it wasn't. It was Devontae's baby mama and Mary and a couple other chicks that was at the table. And we talking and we drinking. And, you know, I'm kind of excited. Again, I'm from the west side of Chicago, and who doesn't look up to Mary J. Blige as, like, you know, one of the queens, you know, of that time. She's a queen of R&B at that time, at least in the hood. And we up there chilling and drinking. And I think after I left for a little while, we was talking. I think I left out, and Suge called me back up to the room. He said, come back upstairs, man. Old girl want to see you. The fuck is old girl? I'm thinking of one of the other girls that was at the table. And I get up there to the room. Suge's in his room, and Misa's sitting on the bed with a sheet wrapped around her. You know, and you can kind of see, like,
Y'all, were they in freak off ready mode? Misa sitting on the bed with a sheet over her. Y'all, these jokers is something. Let's continue.
a nice body, and she got this sheet wrapped around her. And Mary's sitting on the couch. So I know the girl that he in the bed with don't want me either. So I went in, he closed the door and shit, and I sit down and I start talking to Mary. And the inside, I'm about to lose it, because I'm actually sitting here talking to Mary. She's sitting on the couch and shit, and we ordered some food and some more drinks. And somebody knocked on the door. She ran and kind of damn near jumped behind the couch hiding. I'm looking like, what your problem is? And she make sure that's not Kay. Kay. You know, and I'm like, oh man, I don't care. You know, I'm talking to him. I don't care who he is. You ain't got to be running and jumping and did it. But she was actually talking about KC. She was thinking that KC, she had like this postpartum type, you know, the shit that people in the army probably.
Y'all, Mary J. Blige was scared of KC, y'all. She was scared of him. But y'all, because she knew she was doing dirt with him, with Danny Boy. Y'all, let's continue.
They go through when they hear bangs. Like when it came to KC at that time. You know, and she's sitting on the couch and shit. I'm like, you know, you ain't got to worry about him. You know, you straight. You did it like, I'm 15, 16 years old. And she laying on the couch. And I'm sitting on the other end, and she laid down on the couch and put her head in my lap. I'm like, damn. He can't be talking about Mary. He was talking about she wanted me to come back up here, and now she on my lap. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, what is this going to end up to? And she stayed a couple more hours. And we decided to go in the other room because it was a suite. We went in another room and laid down. And she laid down with me, and she kind of like backed up against me, and every time she backed up against me, I would move away and shit, you know. And from that time, I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times.
Mary J. Blige was sending for him at age 15, y'all. She was 24, y'all. This is crazy. Y'all, let's continue.
But, you know, that's why I was kind of confused when I heard Kurt saying that Mary was pot girl. Because at that time, she was my girl. At that time, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying to show her that she ain't phasing me. I'm hard as goddamn. She's backing up against me. This Mary J. Blige. And quite naturally, I mean, you know, I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had sex with people on camera. Anyway, whatever. I'm not quite sure, but
Relations.
yeah, we had relations. That's a good way. That's a good way to.
See, you guys, he said me and Mary J. Blige, basically, we had relations. We had Rex. We had relations. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. Let's continue.
But I said it in the book, and I was, you know, I'm saying it because it was my Instagram moment.
If you guys don't know, Danny Boy does have a book where he tells this story. I have not read it or seen the book, but allegedly, from what I've heard, that he has a book and he states these same things in the book, y'all.
I should say before Instagram came out, or that was my moment. That was my social media moment to be able to say that in the book, because had it been cameras or something around or being able to make a post, I probably would have tried to make it something very serious with her, especially after being there more than 5 times.
And you kept in contact with Mary J. Blige after that, right?
I did, for sure. For sure. She would fly me in sometimes, and I'd fly down to see her. And my last time seeing her in New York was I was on my way to work with Devontae in Rochester, New York.
Tell me about that.
Well, Suge wanted me to go down to New York to work with Devontae. At this time, Devontae was running the Basement. His crew was called the Basement, and they were down in Rochester. And he had Timberland and Magoo, Missy. Missy was a part of the group Sister. I think it was Missy and Tweet. And my boy Genuine. Shout out to Genuine. He had all those artists down there, and I just went down there to do some records with him and had an opportunity on my way to fly down there to stay for about a month or so. Mary kind of tricked me. She tricked me when I missed my flight to go up to Rochester. I flew into New York, and I was supposed to fly out to Rochester. I stayed with her that night. And went to Rochester and had an opportunity to cut some great records with Devontae Swain.
So you was messing around with Mary J. Blige before Tupac, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
unless he messed with her back before he went to jail.
So when did Tupac come in the picture?
Pac came in the picture a little bit after the Source Awards.
Yeah, I'm talking about like Mary J. Blige. Like how did
I think that was like, you know, when Pac came around and got out of jail, everybody wanted Pac. All of the girls wanted him. Everybody wanted to be around him. You know what I mean? And you kind of notice, you know, the girls hanging around. But I can't say that I know for sure that Pac fucked Mary.
They saying that that's what happened, that Mary J. Blige was messing with Pac. Yo, Mary J. Blige was she was fast. Look, like my mama used to say, fast, hot in the drawers, y'all. Let's continue.
I can't say that for sure.
Did you hear about it?
Nah. If they did, you know, and I wouldn't put it past again, because she'll kind of like, you know, connect me with her.
Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. Let me rewind this because this is what he says, that Mary J. Blige was messing with him, y'all. Let's continue. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue.
What was the relationship like between Suge Knight and Puff Daddy prior to the Atlanta incident?
I can't say that I've seen much of their interactions before Atlanta. Atlanta, I think you're speaking on when Jake was shot. Suge's friend was shot and died there.
Yeah, shot and killed,
yeah. You know, I'm sure that became just after that, from them saying that it was a whole Puffy people and things like that. I think that's when the big animosity did start, because Jake was a very big piece to Death Row and to Suge's friendship as well.
Was you in Atlanta when that happened?
I was not.
So just tell me, what did you exactly hear about the incident?
I heard that they kind of got into it. Suge and Jake kind of got into it, and the inside was on some of Puffy people. And they went out to the limousine, went to get in the car, and the same guy kind of just basically upped on Jake. Jake was a big, tall dude. And he upped on him and shot him. And I think Jake died several days later, if I'm not mistaken.
The 95 Source Awards, take me through the entire day leading up to that award show.
I think we had just done a video or something, and after this video, Suge started telling everybody we're gonna go to New York. Back up, we're going to New York. I was used to it, because Suge called you 10 minutes before a flight. And get to the airport, we on our way out. Don't bring nothing. And I get to running. This time, everybody got to packing up and going to New York. And I knew we were going to an award show, but didn't really know what award show. I think this was the Source first annual, or maybe this was the second time doing the show. And when we got there, like, you noticed how many people that Suge had bought. Like, we went. Probably it was about 150 of us that was in New York. And you felt the tension, because I knew Suge was in the works of, I think at this time, trying to get Pac out of jail, and they were in conversation, and you kind of seen the kind of shit going up there. But when Suge was getting ready to go up on the stage, he told me, come on. No, he told me to come on before he went up, and I didn't really move, and one of the homies like, no. And, I'm excited. 15, 16 years old, I get it. Ooh, I'm happy. But inside of me doing all this happiness and yelling and excited about being on TV, I'm hearing Suge say, and I'm thinking, you tired of your CEO being all in the videos? And as I'm going, woo! All I'm thinking is, this nigga is talking to Puffy. What the fuck? And
so y'all, was Danny Boy passed around kind of like Justin Bieber allegedly, y'all? I don't know, because it said that he was messing with other men who are allegedly straight in the industry, y'all. But Mary J. Blige, baby, you better be careful. You better be ready, because the feds is on your skirt tail.
Come to Death Row. The whole auditorium booed us. I never been moved or felt boos in the inside of my life. Like, you just would feel the bass from motherfucker, boo! You felt it from people being in unison. And, that's when Sue walked out and said, y'all ain't got no love for Death Row. And da-da-da-da-da-da. But it was really tight, because of the security that we had to have when we got there. I mean, it was serious. It was serious.
What was the reaction from all the other Death Row artists when Suge Knight made them comments? Like, what was the immediate reaction from them?
I think everybody was always a little bit surprised, but I got to give it to them. When it was time to move, it was time to make a move. Like, if Suge was on some ignorant shit or whoever was on some ignorant shit, we moved as a unit. Whether we agreed with it or not. And I don't recall any of the other artists not agreeing with it out loud. That just wasn't a thing, again, that you would do out loud. Like, you hear a lot of people have their opinions now. Now that they're grown and Suge locked up, everybody have their opinions. The way that I talk in my opinions and the things that I would say to Suge, I said to him as a kid. And I think that's what kind of made him like me. Like, if something I didn't agree with, I'm going to tell him, nah, I don't want to do that. He'd be like, man, you need to go in the room. I'm not going in no room. I don't want to go, Anybody else, if he said go in the room, it was grown men walking in rooms because he said it too. I don't think they, like I said, if he said it and we was riding with it at that time, we were riding with him.
Right. The performance. Death Row performed at that award show. They actually had a cardboard cutout of Tupac in one of the cells, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who idea was that?
I can't really say I know who came up with that idea. But again, like I said, I knew Suge was in talks of getting Pac out of jail.
Did Suge Knight know that Mary J was messing with Danny Boy, y'all? I don't know. I'm sure he probably did know, but y'all, let's continue.
Because we were going to visit him.
While you was in New York for the Source Awards, that's the first time you met Mary J. Blige and Puff Daddy baby mama Misa, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I met after the award show, we went up to the room. I forgot what hotel that it was. But Suge would always have the biggest room in the damn building, the presidential suite. And I was in the room and Suge called me. He said, come upstairs for a minute. And my god brother was there with me. He said, come up by yourself. So when he said that, it's either it's another girl upstairs for me, or somebody probably finna get their ass whooped upstairs, something. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, oh man, here we go. I get up to the room and it's a table full of girls sitting around the table. And they all eating, everybody eating, and they ordering food, and some of the homies are in the room. And Misa's sitting there. Misa is Puffy's baby mother. Devontae's, one of Devontae's baby mama, and I think Casey's baby mama was up there. No, it wasn't. It was Devontae's baby mama and Mary and a couple other chicks that was at the table. And we talking and we drinking. And, you know, I'm kind of excited. Again, I'm from the west side of Chicago, and who doesn't look up to Mary J. Blige as, like, you know, one of the queens, you know?
And y'all, he was 15. I mean, if you're 15 years old and you see this famous person that you know, like Mary J. Blige, at 15, when Danny Boy was 15, Mary J. Blige was hot and popping. So, y'all, of course, he's probably like, oh my goodness, you know, Mary J. Blige. But at the same time, Mary J. Blige was 24. She knew better. She knew he was only 15 years old. But y'all, let's continue.
Of that time, she's a queen of R&B at that time, at least in the hood. And we up there chilling, and drinking. And I think after I left for a little while, we was talking. I think I left out, and Suge called me back up to the room. He said, come back upstairs, man. You know.
Y'all, smash the like button.
Old girl want to see you. What the fuck is old girl? I'm thinking one of the other girls that was at the table. And I get up there to the room. Suge's in his room, and Misa's sitting on the bed with a sheet wrapped around her. You know, and you can kind of see like her nice body, and she got this sheet wrapped around her. And Mary's sitting on the couch. So I know the girl that he in the bed with don't want me. So I went in, he closed the door and shit, and I sit down and I start talking to Mary. And the inside, I'm about to lose it, because I'm actually sitting here talking to Mary. She's sitting on the couch and shit, and we ordered some food and some more drinks. And somebody knocked on the door. She ran and kind of damn near jumped behind the couch hiding. I'm looking like, what your problem is? And she make sure that's not Kay. Kay. You know, and I'm like, oh man, I don't care. You know, I'm talking to him. I don't care who he is. You ain't got to keep running and jumping and did it. But she was actually talking like,
y'all, she was scared of KC. Y'all, let's continue.
KC. She was thinking that KC, she had like this postpartum type, you know, the shit that people in the army probably go through when they hear bangs. Like when it came to KC at that time. You know, and she's sitting on the couch and shit. I'm like, you know, you ain't got to worry about him. You know, you straight. You did it thing. I'm 15, 16 years old. And she laying on the couch. And I'm sitting on the other end, and she laid down on the couch and put her head in my lap. I'm like, damn. He can't be talking about Mary. He was talking about she wanted me to come back up here, and now she on my lap. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, what is this going to end up to? And she stayed a couple more hours. And we decided to go in the other room because it was a suite. We went in the other room and laid down. And she laid down with me and she kind of like backed up against me. And every time she backed up against me, I would move away and shit, you know. And from that time, I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times. But, you know, that's why I was kind of confused when I heard Kurt saying that Mary was pot girl. Because at that time, she was my...
Mary J was messing with, I guess, a lot of men. I mean, messing with Danny Boy, messing with Tupac. Was Diddy, you know, was Diddy Bop girl too? Y'all, let's continue.
My girl. At that time, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying to show her that she ain't phasing me. I'm hard as goddamn. She's backing up against me. This Mary J. Blige. And quite naturally, I mean, you know, I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had sex with people on camera. Anyway, whatever. I'm not quite sure, but
Relations.
yeah, we had relations. That's a good way. That's a good way to put it out. And I said it in the book, and I was, you know, I was saying it because it was my Instagram moment. I should say before Instagram came out, or that was my moment. That was my social media moment to be able to say that in the book. Because had it been cameras or something around, or being able to make a post, I probably would have tried to make it something very serious with her, especially after being there more than 5 times.
And you kept in contact with Mary J. Blige after that, right?
I did, for sure. For sure, she would fly me in sometimes, and I'd fly down to see her. And my last time seeing her in New York I was on my way to work with Devontae in Rochester, New York.
Tell me about that.
Well, Suge wanted me to go down to New York to work with Devontae. At this time, Devontae was running the Basement. His crew was called the Basement, and they were down in Rochester. And he had Timberland and Magoo, Missy. Missy was a part of the group Sister. I think it was Missy and Tweet. And my boy Genuine. Shout out to Genuine. He had all those artists down there, and I just went down there to do some records with him and had an opportunity on my way to fly down there to stay for about a month or so. Mary kind of tricked me. She tricked me when I missed my flight to go up to Rochester. I flew into New York, and I was supposed to fly out to Rochester. I stayed with her that night.
Y'all, Mary J. Blige was doing the most, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
And went to Rochester and had an opportunity to cut some great records with Devontae Swing.
So you was messing around with Mary J. Blige before Tupac, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
unless he messed with her back before he went to jail.
So when did Tupac come in the picture?
Pac came in the picture a little bit after the Source Awards.
Yeah, I'm talking about like Mary J. Blige. Like how did
I think that was like, you know, when Pac came around and got out of jail, everybody wanted Pac. All of the girls wanted him. Everybody wanted to be around him. You know what I mean? And you kind of notice, you know, the girls hanging around. But I can't say that I know for sure that Pac fucked Mary. I can't say that for sure.
Did you hear about it?
Nah. If they did, you know, and I wouldn't put it past again, because Suge kind of like, you know, connect me with her. So
see, y'all, he's saying that he don't know for sure if Mary J slept with Tupac. You guys, I wouldn't put it past Mary J. Blige because she was messing with a lot of different people at different times. And allegedly, she got pregnant with a baby from Diddy. You guys, Mary J. was doing the most on the coast, you guys. Mary J. Blige is going to be next, allegedly, on the Fed's list because Danny Boy is saying here on this interview years ago that he was only 15 when Mary J. Blige was messing with him. Y'all, he says it out of his own mouth. Mary J. Blige was my girl. I was sleeping with her at 15 years old. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Mary J. Blige, if y'all think Mary J. Blige is going to be next, y'all put a 1 in the comment box. Put a 1 in the comment box. If y'all think that Mary J. Blige is going to be one of the next ones indicted on charges, because y'all, as you guys know, There was a guy that went and turned in some tapes, you guys, of footage. You guys, some tapes, and he said that there has been he says he alleges that a few of those people on those tapes are underage. Y'all, was one of those videotapes that he turned into the feds of Danny Boy, Mary J. Blige, and Diddy? Y'all, we don't know. But it sounds like it could possibly be. I mean, we don't know, but my thoughts, you guys, it sounds like this may be one of the tapes that the guy had. Who else could be on those tapes? Was it Usher? Was it Justin Bieber that he has on these tapes? I don't know how old these tapes are, but if they are as old as when Danny Boy was 15 years old, you could be Usher on there. It could be, possibly. Y'all, I don't know. But, y'all, this is going to be getting Mary J. Blige in some serious trouble. Because Mary J. Blige, y'all, she is not an innocent bystander. She's not an innocent bystander, y'all. She's been with Diddy for over 30 years. She knows a lot of dirt that Diddy has done. Y'all, she is not, look, she is not going to be one of the ones that slide under the radar because she has so much stuff. And also, you guys, if you guys don't know, there was another lady that also, hold on, that also was messing with Danny Boy when he was young. Her name is Jewel, but she passed away. Rest in peace to her. But y'all, they were saying that Jewel was messing with Danny Boy too. They were saying that, but she passed away like 2 years ago. Yes. They were saying that she was a pedo too. Yes, but she is she passed away. Lord rest her soul. But y'all, if she didn't, I'm telling y'all, she would probably be one of the ones that was getting rounded up as well with Mary J. Blige and all this. This interview was 2 years ago, you guys, but let me bring it up. But they called her a pedophile because she was messing with Danny Boy too at a young age, when Danny Boy was a young age. But y'all, let's continue.
I honestly still to this day.
Oh, let me rewind it, you guys. There was no sound. Let me rewind it.
You and Danny Boy had a back and forth on social media, right?
Yeah, it was quite entertaining, the back and forth between me and Danny Boy on social media via your outlet. You know, people was calling me Jewel Kelly. You know, it was making me mad too because, I mean, I get it. From a lot of people's point of view, they was thinking Jewel got with Danny when he was like 15, 16, 17. I honestly still to this day don't know how old Danny Boy was. But I'm just letting...
Ma'am, stop lying. You knew Danny Boy was underage. Y'all, they said she messed with him when he was young and underage too, along with Mary J. Blige. But this woman has passed away like 2 years ago. You know, rest in peace to her. But she was another one that they say Danny Boy messed with.
Letting y'all know, I make mistakes. But Danny Boy wasn't one of them. I'm not no pedophile. I wouldn't do that. So... I think even in his book, he was saying he be lying about his age. But I did talk to Danny. And he said that he would do sit down with me and him and with you, Art. So the people, they can get a one-on-one, well, a 2-on-2-on-1 with me, you, and Danny Boy.
And you said Danny Boy had a fake ID, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he said that wasn't true or something like that.
So this is the thing with the fake ID. Okay, so on death row, a lot of people talk about a lot of things. I was told by Suge and Meech, his son played Tupac in the movie. Me and Meech, we used to work in the studio together.
You're the producer.
So, he produced with Troop and, Teddy Riley, people like that. He knew about the fake ID or heard that Danny had a fake ID. Now, I never saw it, but I heard just like everybody else, he had a fake ID. You know what I mean? So he was saying that wasn't true, but it's still been floating around there that he actually did have a fake ID. So I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I just know I ain't no rapist. And when I said I like them young, I meant my husbands were like 7 or 8 years younger than me. So that's how that go. And we can clear that up, with the one-on-one with Danny Boy with you at a later date. We're going to dig into some more of that.
Is she trying to cover up the fact that she did sleep with Danny Boy when he was underage? She's saying she didn't check his ID. You guys, come on now. If you're a female and you're talking to a younger boy, a younger male, if they are underage or not, you can sense that. I mean, the way they talk, the way they act, y'all, they are immature. So this woman right here, she can go sit down somewhere with that. But y'all, let's continue.
That juicy stuff.
What was your reaction when you heard Danny Boy, tell that story about you? Because before he did my interview, he said it in his book. So when did you find out that he said it?
I'm not on social media a lot. You know what I'm saying? And even though things come out, I don't be like paying attention to it. So.
Y'all, she seems suspect. I mean, like I said, rest in peace. She has passed away. But this interview right here is already, to me, going to the left. But y'all, let's continue.
It actually really shocked me when I found out that Danny Boy was gay. I didn't even know that at first. So that was a shock to me. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny Boy is very talented. I always had a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? And I thought we were super, super duper cool. So for him to wait 20 plus years to say something about it, that's what kind of like angered me. Because I'm 53 now. I have 3 boys of my own. I have grandbabies. Now, I'm not no stranger to the juicy ones because I did do that record. But at the time that I did that record, I wasn't even sucking the juicy ones. I had to do that later on to make sure, you know what I'm saying, if it came down to it, I could talk about what I knew.
Y'all know, like I know, when little boys, little girls come into the industry, it's a new person on the block. Y'all, they know how old these kids are, these people are, who's ever new on the block, how old they are. So I don't believe her not one bit, you guys. But y'all, let's continue.
But yeah, it angered me a bit because it was like so long ago. I'm not perfect. I'm not an angel, but I did, however, change my life. You know what I'm saying? I went back to my first love, which was the church. So with anything, you grow from your past and you make yourself into a better person and you try to have a better future. So at the time that thing came out, I was in the process of releasing an album. You know what I'm saying? I had refrained from all sexual activity. You know what I'm saying? After my divorce in 2016.
Oh, so she found Jesus. So after she found Jesus, she stopped having relations. Y'all, people be doing the most when they say they find Jesus and all of a sudden they become alleged saints. But y'all, I don't know this woman, and I'm just saying her story sounds sketchy already to me. Y'all, she's not doing a good job of saying, like, no, I didn't mess with him. She's like, oh, well, he looked older. I didn't know, blah, blah, whatever. Y'all, I don't believe what she's saying, but y'all, that's just me, y'all. That's just me. Everybody has their own opinion. Let's continue. Y'all, smash the like button.
I hadn't been in any physical relationships. I talked to one guy, named Ray for like 2 years, but we never physically met. So it threw me off and it angered me a bit.
Danny Boy, he also said when he first got to Death Row, people was warning him about you, like watch out for Joel.
Well,
See y'all, the death row there were people warning Danny Boy about her. So y'all already know she was probably messing with other little kids that were coming into the industry. Y'all, I don't believe this woman for not 1 second. But y'all, let's continue.
and I took that like he was trying to say that I was sleeping with a lot of people. That's why I had responded back like I never slept with Dr. Dre. I never slept with Suge. I never slept with the DOC. I never slept with DJ Quick. I never slept with Daz or Corrupt. I never slept with RBX. I never slept with OFTV. So it was like I started going down the roster like, who is the people and what was they telling you?
Okay, you probably never slept with them, ma'am, but you slept with somebody. Because, I mean, when he just asked the question, told the question that, people said to watch out for her, that means you got a reputation, a bad reputation, like you is hot in the draws. I'm just saying, y'all, I don't know this woman. I know some of her songs, but y'all, she cannot, look, the wool is not pulled over my eyes. And how she's explaining everything, y'all, it doesn't even sound right. It sounds like she was an undercover, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. I'm just saying, y'all, let's continue. Smash the like button, y'all.
But I guess what he was saying was, I used to be a big flirt, or I used to kind of use it.
No, ma'am. You used to be a big freak of the week. I'm sure you was getting busy. You was tumbling them drawers down. You was doing things that you weren't supposed to be doing. Because the way you're talking is like you was doing the most. But y'all, let's continue. Smash the like button.
The intimidation factor. So I would always be messing with people like that, and they would be scared of me. But that's the only thing I can think of that, that he would be saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't know what angle he was trying to say it. Would you trying to make it seem like I was some type of hoe? I ain't no hoe.
Yeah, I heard from people that was on Death Row, and I don't know if he was just doing it just to see if they'll do it, like, to challenge their manhood or whatever, but you like randomly tell people to pull out their Johnson or whatever?
Well, I wouldn't just be telling people to whip it out,
Ma'am, please stop lying. I believe that you are telling a flat out lie. I believe you were the freak of the week. I mean, you was the one that whenever people came in, the way it's sounding like I said, I don't know her. This is my opinion, y'all. It sounds like they said when people coming in, they said to watch out for her, watch out for Jewel, because basically she's a freak, y'all. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Jewel was the freak of the week. She was tumbling them drawers down, and she was with the shenanigans. She was with the smoke when it came to doing this type of things. Y'all, for 1 second, y'all cannot fool me and say that she was not a freak, y'all. She was probably the freakiest one out of all of them, because that's why they said for him to watch out for Jewel. Y'all, this woman was a freak. Let's continue. Smash the like button, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But I was a big jokester. I've always been a big jokester. And, a lot of those Negroes, I'm going to just say Negroes back then because we ain't really supposed to be saying niggas, you know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to be uplifting the black community. But a lot of those Negroes back then, they always used to be bragging on their stuff. So I used to be like, okay, well, whip it out and I'll suck it.
Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear what this freak-a-leak said? If y'all, let's rewind what she just said. She said, whip it out and I will, OMG, y'all. She is a freak, OMG. Y'all, we got to wrap that back. Hold up, swole up. Hold up, swole up. Jewel was a freak. She's telling on herself. She said, whip it out. I will, it. Y'all, let's continue. OMG. Y'all, she is a hot mess.
They always used to be bragging on their stuff. So I used to be like, okay, well, whip it out and I'll suck it.
OMG, y'all. So she basically told on herself. She's telling on herself. If you saying you got a big, eggplant, She said whip it out and she will, go to town on it. Is that not what Jewel just said? Y'all, she was a freak, y'all. They weren't lying. They were not lying when they said watch out for Jewel. They were not lying. Danny Boy, watch out for Jewel. Okay, that's why they're saying Danny Boy, watch out for Jewel, because Jewel just said out of her own mouth, if you brag and say you got a big eggplant, she's saying that she said, okay, whip it out. And then she will go to handling it for you. Y'all, let's replay this, y'all. She is a hot mess, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. Jules was off the chain, y'all.
Well, back then, they always used to be bragging on their stuff. So I used to be like, okay, well, whip it out, and I'll suck it. That's how I used to be back in the days.
Oh, until she found Jesus, then she didn't want to see him whip it out no more. And is that what I'm understanding? But before she found Jesus, she was telling him, oh, you bragging? Oh, you got a big eggplant? Okay, whip it out and let me see it. I'm going to go to town on that. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all, let's continue. Y'all, smash the like button.
I wasn't no punk. But, then they be like, oh, GL gone. You know what I'm saying? But at that particular time in my life, honestly, Art, if they probably would have whipped it out just so wouldn't be no punk, I probably would have sucked it. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all, this is crazy. Did y'all hear what she said? She said, if y'all were bragging and y'all say y'all have a big eggplant, y'all whip it out and I will go to town on it. That's why they were telling Danny Boy to be careful. Because maybe Danny Boy had a big eggplant and they knew that she was going to be one of the ones that tell, hey, Danny Boy, let me, whip your eggplant out and let me see, and I'm going to go to town on it. I'm just saying, that's what I understand. Is that how y'all understood it too, y'all? Y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button, you guys. Is that how y'all understood what she just said? I mean, put a 1 in the comment if y'all understood what she was saying. Whip it out. If y'all saying, y'all bragging and saying it's a big eggplant, whip it out and she's going to go to town. If that's what y'all understand, put a 1 in the comment box, y'all. Because Jules she was doing the most, y'all. She was doing the most. Put a 1 in the comment box, y'all. Put a 1 in the comment box if y'all think that that's how y'all understood it. Was Jules saying, you got a big eggplant? Okay, whip it out. Let's see. And I'm going to go to town. Put a 1 in the comment box if you guys agree with what she was saying. If y'all understood the way I understood, y'all put a 1 in the box. Because that's how I understood it, y'all. She was a hot mess. That is not a way to conduct yourself. That is terrible. That is terrible. But, to each their own. If that's what she liked, if that's how she rolled in Hollywood, y'all, that's just how she rolled, y'all. To each their own. Everybody is different. I'm not doing, I am not taking nothing away from her and her style. I'm going to let her rest in peace, but I'm just saying, listening to that Art of Dialogue interview, and I'm just saying that's just how she, that was her style. She's being honest, and she said when she found Jesus, she, became a better person, I guess, allegedly from the interview. But y'all, OMG, yes. But Mary, you're going down. They have all the footage they need for you, Mary J. Blige. You was with the shenanigans, messing with the babies, messing with Danny Boy when he was 15 years old. You was sending for him on the plane. They know the feds are going to have that itinerary information, the passenger information with Danny Boy's name on it. Y'all, they have all the evidence and proof to prosecute Mary J. Blige. Y'all, Mary J. Blige is going to get an indictment soon, y'all, sooner than later. Is it going to be on the Merry Christmas indictment list, y'all? Because there's going to be a Christmas indictment list, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the feds have a Santa Claus indictment list going down. I'm telling y'all, Allie, if you guys don't know, Allie Carter is one of Diddy's minor victims. and she is a minor victim of a lot of these Hollywood moguls. She said there's going to be a third arrest coming on the horizon. Y'all, it has something to do with the affidavit that she has. Now, do you guys know who Ali Carter is? Put a 1 in the comment box if y'all know who Ali Carter is. Put a 1 in the comment box if y'all know who Ali Carter is. If you guys don't, put a 0. Put a 0 if y'all don't know. Put a 1 if y'all do know who Ali Carter is. Okay, a lot of people know who Ali Carter is. Okay, so you guys know who Ali Carter is. Okay. One person says 0. Oh, okay. A couple of people have 0s. Okay, 0, 0. 1, 1s. Okay. We got a 0s. Okay, so we got some with 0s. Okay, if you guys don't know, Ali Carter is one of Diddy's minor victims, right? So, Ali Carter is, let's see. So, Ali Carter, she did a video a few years ago, you guys. And if you guys don't know it, it's a really, really sad video, but y'all, I'm gonna play the video if you guys want me to. I'm gonna play this video, and it's terrible, but hold on.
The attention, what?
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Let me see.
Remember,
Okay, I'm gonna play this video, you guys. I know you guys, let me see, let me pause it. If some of you have been here with me, maybe you guys seen the video, but y'all, I like to play the video because I like to push Ali's story out, because a lot of people don't know who she is. But this video, it was done like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, y'all, but it's heart-wrenching. And you guys, y'all have to listen to it. It's heart-wrenching. It's sad. But y'all, Ali Carter is a Diddy minor victim, along with a lot of other people. Denzel Washington, Birdman, and Young Jock, amongst others. But y'all, we're going to play this video so you guys can see this video. It's sad, but y'all, we are going to get into it.
And everybody is so worried about the elite, and we could give those names of Barack Obama, Joe Biden. We know about Michelle Obama, that's a man. We know about Too Short. We know about Akon and Steven Tyler, and we can give those names all day. And everybody is so worried about that, but what you should be worried about is the people that are in between.
In July of 2020, you came out on Instagram, you couldn't bottle it up anymore. You made claims about Barack Obama and Joe Biden that shocked the world. How did it get there? Take us through your story.
Well, as young as I remember, I've been trafficked through many elite places. I went from the Buckingham Palace to under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, still under the custody of Child Protective Services, the child welfare system. It went from trap houses in your everyday neighborhood of Moreno Valley, California, and Los Angeles County, strip clubs, and into Hollywood elite parties. There was never a time of peace in my life. And I remember very clearly, since 4 years old, there was never a time of peace in my life. It's been ongoing.
Who started all of this? I mean, your mother originally. And then yes. Who carried on? How did you end up in Buckingham Palace and underneath the...
Hey, Felisa Brown. Hey, sis, how are you? Welcome in. If you guys are just joining me, I'm playing this video by Ali Carter. Ali Carter is one of Diddy's minor victims, you guys. And she did this video like 2 or 3 years ago, y'all. She's explaining some sick, horrible things that she's been through with these elites, you guys. It is sad. It is terrible. But you guys listen, because she wants to help other survivors, you guys. There is other kids that are going through this thing tonight, Sunday night, as we speak. Y'all, these kids are being trafficked. They're being abused. Y'all, they are reaching. Ali is trying to share her story because she wants to save these children who went through the same thing that she went through. But y'all, let's continue.
the Getty Museum and alongside some of these household names that I just mentioned?
When I was a child, there was many things that went on in the home. I tried to talk. I tried to let people know. Child Protective Services were called constantly since I was 3 months old. By the time I turned 13, I had enough of being raped and beaten and tortured behind rocks on La Salle in Moreno Valley, California. I had enough of going through dealing with my mother's boyfriends. She was nothing of a mother. But I had enough of dealing with them at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had enough of being the favorite out of the girls. And I couldn't take anymore, so I tried to kill myself. When I turned 13, CPS came into the picture. I was put into mental hospitals. And then finally, I was put into foster care. I thought things would be over from there. I thought it would be fine. And then after all of that, I started thinking that I was talking to someone online, but everybody knew me before I knew them. I was trafficked by a pimp who claimed to be 27 years old, and he was not. I found many passports, many different birth dates for him in his wallet. And when I told CPS this, they put him down as a 27-year-old boyfriend, and he was a 27-year-old trafficker that was going in and out of my homes, paying off my foster parents, and taking me to Hollywood elite parties over and out of the country, which is, you would think, would be where the FBI would have stepped in. I was letting my social workers know, and they told me to stay quiet. They told me that if I told anybody else, that I would be shipped off to Arizona and no one would ever find me again. So, you know, at one point, you learn that you have to deal with what you have to deal with when the people in authority are not there to help you. And everybody is so worried about...
Y'all, she tried to tell these people who are over her, in authority over her, what was going on. Y'all, she says, Ali is saying that the CPS office in California was the one who was sex trafficking her and a bunch of other kids. Y'all, the CPS was giving Diddy and all these Hollywood moguls bus loads of kids, y'all. I was wondering, because there was a video out with Diddy's neighbor saying that Diddy is doing too much. He be having busloads of kids coming at 3 o'clock in the morning. Me personally, here at the lounge, I was like, where's all these kids' parents at? Why don't they know that they are at Diddy's house at 3 o'clock in the morning? Y'all, for me to finally find out that Ali was saying that these kids were CPS kids that was trafficked to Diddy. Y'all, is sickening. Y'all, is sickening that a CPS office would give Diddy all these young kids. But y'all, that's what happened. Y'all, let's continue.
About the elite, and we could give those names of Barack Obama, Joe Biden. We know about Michelle Obama, that's a man. We know about Too Short. We know about Akon and Steven Tyler, and we can give those names all day, and everybody is so worried about that. But what you should be worried about is the people that are in between, the people that go as low as your grave diggers. I was trafficked to people within my schools. I was trafficked in underground tunnels that link under your schools, through your cemeteries, under your amusement parks, through Universal Studios, and into Hollywood elite homes, all over the place, all over the world. And people don't understand that, and they can't fathom that, and they can't put that together. But if you think about the things that have come out lately, and there's 200 children missing, and there's 300 children missing. What Amber Alert did you receive? How many times do you receive an Amber Alert every year? And if you think about that, how many children are coming up in your face that have been tortured and abused like this? It exists and it's real.
Yes, y'all, she's telling the truth. You guys, every time Walmart, do y'all see the missing kids that are on that board, and they've been missing for years? Y'all, what is going on with all these missing kids? I'm telling y'all, Ali is telling the truth, y'all. It's sad, but y'all smash the like button and let's continue.
And people don't want to face it. It happens in your schools every day, as your grave diggers, your trash men. Everybody is involved, but everybody is looking at the top, and that's just a small percentage. And you really need to look at the people in between.
So the names that you just mentioned, Barack Obama, Steven Tyler, Joe Biden, Michelle Obama, have you had personal sexual experiences with these people?
Yes.
These people participated in sex abuse firsthand with you?
Yes.
Can you tell that story? Because that's important for people to understand and to know. And to this point, I don't think a national platform has.
And y'all, look at the title. This is not my title. This is just the interview that I wanted to share with you guys. Look at the title. It is sad. It is sad. But y'all, she is telling her truth, y'all. This is sad. Y'all, let's continue.
Because everybody is complicit. Everybody is complicit.
Uh-oh, hold on, you guys. Let me see.
It's covered up by your local FBI. It is covered up by your local police department. It is underground tunnels. There's a whole world. It's a different way of life. There's every source of transportation. When I met Joe Biden, I was rushed through many celebrities. Half of them I did not know. It didn't faze me to see them. It didn't. Some of them were actually very conceited and cocky that I didn't know who they were. Underground, under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, there are many tunnels. Again, there's a way of transportation. There's every single way of transportation under the ground. I was sold to Joe Biden. Multiple times.
This is sad, you guys. Look how this is really heart-wrenching, y'all. It is sad and devastating. Let's continue.
Sometimes people don't talk about it, because when you don't talk about it, it makes it okay. When you don't talk about it, it makes you bury it. When you don't talk about it, it's easier, and it kills that part of you. I was sold for blowjobs. I was sold for sex. There is many people who trade to eat, beat, and rape children under the ground. I have many friends that I've lost, and I have many people that I've met that didn't make it, that refer to me as a traitor.
And that's because they're still dealing with this right now to this day.
Yes, there are millions just like me. There are millions worse off than me. There are millions that people cut off their limbs so they don't fight them back when they rape them. There are millions that they take pleasure in draining their blood and using.
And you guys, Allie, in one of her videos, I'll try to find it for you guys. Y'all, they tied her up and she has a broken pinky finger and one of her toes is broken from the abuse that she went through with these people. Y'all, it's sad. It's crazy. But let's continue.
Using it as a source of a fountain of youth. People have many sick fetishes, and the Hollywood elite, we sign their paychecks. We sign all of their paychecks every single day. This when you stream their music, when you buy something from their brands, we sign their paychecks. And these are the people that have put something in your face and made you want to believe that you are the ones that are responsible to make them look the way they look. Their image is not what you think it is. They're sick, evil people.
This is something that has only recently become accepted by a large amount of people. Until now, a lot of people would look at you, Allie Carter, and say, you're crazy. Mm-hmm. And is that what these people at CPS held over your head and said, you're going to go to Arizona? You keep talking crazy like this. We're very concerned about your mental health. Is the gaslighting something that they did to try to make you doubt your own experiences, your own personal knowledge of what it was that was going on, the horrific tragedy that you were experiencing? Is that what they would do? Is that the tactics?
Yes, I was taught pain is pleasure. I was taught that you do not speak unless you're spoken to. I was taught that as a foster care kid, you have nothing but what's in your trash bag that you carry from home to home when you're evicted from foster home to foster home. I was in over 19 high schools in 1 year. I never stayed in a place longer than a month. I was never in a home. I was moved all around because nobody wanted to talk about it. Nobody wanted to do anything about it. The California Ombudsman was contacted. My foster mother, that is now my adopted mother, I'm adopted now, she went to everyone. She went to the police. She went to the California Ombudsman. She went to private investigators. She talked to judges, attorneys, lawyers. She went to everyone, and everyone shut her down. There was...
So you guys, if you guys don't know, let me turn the camera. If you guys don't know, Allie was adopted by a lady. The lady that adopted her, she has went to this place, to that place. She told the judges, the police, the here and there. But she has her receipts, y'all. They went and got grape kits on Allie. Y'all, they have so much evidence. I think Allie was talking to Damon at the HSI because, you guys, she said that there is a third arrest on the horizon. Just like the week before last, I believe it was the week before last, there is another huge arrest that is dealing with her Truth of Alpha David. After this video, we are going to go over her Truth of Alpha David video. Truth of Alpha David that she put on the social media platform. She only put like 4 excerpts on little paragraphs of her Truth of Alpha David. And y'all, there's 4 people on that Truth of Alpha David. There's Diddy, who's already arrested. There's Birdman, Denzel, and Young Jock. Denzel, Birdman, and Young Jock are the ones who's not arrested yet. She said there is a big arrest coming very soon, and it has to do with the people who is on her Truth of Statement Alpha David. It may be Denzel Washington because that is the next big fish out there that has allegedly been doing all this stuff from what Allie is saying. And she did this in the Truth of Statement Alpha David. But y'all, we're going to read that together after this video. So y'all stay tuned. But let's continue.
There was no help whatsoever, and she was made out to be the crazy one. I was made out to be the crazy one. I was a high-risk kid. I was moved from foster homes to level 14 lockdown group homes, and every single time something happened, every single time I came in with cracked ribs, with bruises, with bites, with rape kits beyond rape kits. No one did anything. I went from shelter to shelter, from CPS report to CPS report. And CPS is your cover-up. CPS is corrupt. CPS buys and sells and trades children.
See, you guys, she said it herself. CPS buys and sells and trades children. That's why I was like, how is these kids at Diddy's house at 3 o'clock in the morning? The neighbor said he seen busloads going to Diddy's house at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was under the impression that these kids had like a teen dance or something like that. Absolutely not. The CPS was buying and selling and trading these kids to these Hollywood moguls, to Diddy. Y'all, let's continue. It's sad. Let's continue.
That is their major facade. There are some good social workers out there, and there are some social workers that know that they cannot speak on things, they cannot do certain things, and they have to abide by certain rules, because if you don't, you will be abused too, just like there is in the Brotherhood Freemason Cops. There is a secret society in the Freemason Cops as well. We are not safe. We have been threatened, harassed, stalked, and hunted down because I mentioned that I was trafficked under the Getty Museum. I have so much evidence. I have so much information, but I don't know who to give it to, and I don't know who to honestly talk to because there's nothing that have come of it. I don't know if Trump is going to do something, because that's the only reason why I do have something to believe in Trump, because he has given money to trafficking organizations, but 501c3s are cover-ups too. So what exactly and where exactly is this money?
So you guys, she says she's never met Trump, and maybe Trump has, some kind of dealings with helping the situation out. Y'all, this was done like 2 or 3 years ago. So this is not due to the elections that's coming up on Tuesday. She did this video like 2 or 3 years ago. This is an old video, but she is telling her story, her truth, and she's been telling her story and truth up until this day, y'all. So let's continue.
Money going, and is there any really help? Because there's not, while we're out here, there has been a Our house has been broken into. I'm sorry. Our animals have been killed. We have been away from our home for a year. We can't go back without police coming out and asking us where we have been. We have been stopped and pulled over in 8 states without a ticket, without a warning, and without any logical reason. They just want to know where our car is, what time that we'll be back, where are we parked, and how long will we be out, and how much money do we have. This is not normal, and everybody knows that something is wrong.
So when you say that Trump has given money to trafficking organizations, you mean organizations that fight trafficking, right?
Human trafficking.
I just want to make sure that I understand that. He's not participating in funding human sex trafficking.
No, that's not what I believe, and no, that is not.
See, she doesn't believe that Trump is dealing with the Rex trafficking, the Rex trafficking. We don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. The Rex trafficking, she doesn't believe that Trump is a part of the bad side of the Rex trafficking, y'all. But let's continue.
Not what I've ever heard. I believe that Trump has done something because he is the only president that has mentioned it. And Trump is the only person that I haven't seen, to be honest with you.
So firsthand, these people were in a room with you and they raped you. I mean, there's no other, I want to be absolutely 100% candid. Barack Obama, yes. Joe Biden, these people raped you. And you say that you have these mountains of evidence that nobody wants to look at. What evidence do you have?
We have police reports. We have rape kits. We have information. We have video.
Y'all, she says she has all of her evidence. I believe Allie. Y'all, nobody would get up here and tell these things, especially with men of this high caliber, and lie and say that these people did something to her. She has her proof, y'all. Let's continue.
Videos, we have so much. But again, there's so much that I can't put completely out there, and I have mountains of it. But I do understand that when I was 16, I ran away from CPS. This is how I escaped. I was auctioned to Russia. I knew that if I went to Russia with this man that I would not come back and I would die. So I ran away and I hid for a year. I did what I had to do, and I can't say exactly what I had to do because it would put some people in danger. But I'm here and I'm alive. During this time, my pimp sent fake FBI to homes to interrogate, to disrupt the neighborhood. But when the suspects that they thought were the ones that were guilty and called them back, they didn't want anything. They didn't want to talk. They just wanted to see exactly where I was. It didn't end from there. It hasn't ended at all. I'm 27 years old now, and it should be done, because if this was just about sex, if this was just about money, this would be over. But this is not what this is about. MK Ultra exists. DID exists. This hell exists.
Explain that for people who don't understand what that really means. So what is this really all about?
This is all about power and control. MK Ultra is a mind control programming. It happens to Hollywood elites. It is happening right now to Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, many celebrities just like them. But nobody understands and nobody knows, because it's a part of control. It's like someone has the remote to someone's life, and no one knows who's pushing the buttons. Dissociative identity disorder happens when you have nowhere to go with the trauma, when you have nowhere to go with the pain. So your mind splits and shatters into a million pieces. But those are people that have had to take a part of the pain and do what they have to do to stay alive.
So a lot of your detractors, skeptics, would say Allie Carter waited until July of 2020 to come out with all of this on Instagram. That was conveniently just before a highly contested hot presidential election. This is a political hit job. That's all this is. To those people, what do you say?
Human sex trafficking, human child trafficking is not an argument. It's not a political issue. It's not a religious issue. It's not a sexual orientation. It is a humanity issue. There are children that are black, white, blue, green. There is no one that needs to have an argument about.
And she's absolutely right. It's happening to all children. Spanish, Asian, black, white, Latino, whatever race. You know, it's happening to everybody, y'all. Let's continue.
this conversation. This is a humanity issue that everybody needs to move for.
Have any authorities looked underneath the Getty Museum? Has anybody investigated your claims about tunnels being there or anywhere else? Will anybody go underground? Have you shown them the door? Have you shown them how to get there?
I've tried to talk to people, and they told me they will make sure that I stay silent. Everybody covers this up. Everyone covers everything up. But it's not just the...
And you guys, like she said, they are been covering things up for years. Look at Diddy. Look at how long that he's been doing what he's been doing for the past 30 years, y'all. He has bought and sold the judges, the courts, the 911, everybody he has bought to say that if there's a 911 call coming from saying that I did anything or anything, just ignore it. He's been paying these people off. Just like all these other rich moguls and Hollywood moguls, they've been doing the same thing. They don't want to get in trouble for doing these ugly, awful things. Y'all smash the like button, y'all, for all the minor victims, y'all, that are going through this, which Allie went through when she was a young child. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. This is sad. Let's continue.
The Getty. It is underground in your schools. It is underground in your cemeteries. It is underground every day where you walk on.
Who's manufacturing, who's building, who's creating these tunnels?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
That's what everybody...
Do people that work at the schools, do they know that they're there? Do the teachers know?
Yes, the school is complicit. Your teachers are complicit. When I was trafficked throughout my high schools and my time in foster care, my teachers signed me in and out of school. There was the automated service that gives you a call that lets you know that your students are tardy. They were making sure that I was present in my classes, but I was dropped off at school. I was picked up by my pimp. I was returned before the bus got back, and I was placed back in my foster home, or I would not go to school for the day. It was brought to the attention of my SROs. It was brought to the attention of the guidance counselors, and they are all complicit. They all know what's going on. And it is reported.
And it was reported and then completely ignored.
It is reported and it is documented by social workers.
So the law enforcement agencies that are ignoring this, why are they doing that? Why are cops and investigators and federal agents, why are they ignoring your claims, your victimization, the crimes against you?
Because they're customers. They're all customers.
Y'all, they have been bought and paid. Y'all, these people have money. Money talks, everything else walks. It's so sad because they are minor victims. They are babies from CPS office that y'all, these kids don't have a say-so in nothing. Y'all, it's sad. But y'all smash the like button. Let's continue.
Again, everybody is so worried about the top Hollywood elite, but you should be worried about the people that sit next to you every day. They are complicit. Your local police are complicit.
All of them?
They're customers. All of them. They're customers. There are some good cops. There are some good cops, but they're very far and few in between.
And so those good cops that know about what you have going on, are they unwilling to do anything about it because the majority of them that surround them are involved and that they could lose their jobs?
They could lose their jobs. They could be threatened for the rest of their lives. They could be hunted, stalked, and harassed just as much as the Freemason Brotherhood cops do to everyone else. What they do to one, they will do to everyone else.
Well, the best thing that you can do, obviously, is get this out as far and as wide as possible. I mean, I think that is probably the best form of protection for you and for anybody else. And now that this is out there on a national platform, I mean, I just don't see any reason why somebody should not be investigating and exposing these tunnels that we have all heard about and that have raised eyebrows in this community now since the beginning of the Trump presidency. When you're right, the attention was directed, the eyes were opened up in this way during that presidency, as in were opened in a lot of other things as well. But nothing is more horrific, nothing is more important than stopping child sex trafficking. That has to be done. This has to be exposed. Our children are our most precious gifts from God. And we must protect them by any means necessary. And everybody involved needs to be exposed.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back, you guys. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am back. But y'all, let's continue. Y'all, let's continue. Let me open back. Let's continue.
Celebrity names, powerful elites, politicians. That's why we need these people need to be exposed, because these are the people that we are supposed to be able to run to help us to handle the cops and the garbage man and the school lunch cafeteria aide. Those are the people that need to be arrested. But who do we go to?
Exactly. And that's what it worries me every day. I know there's no justice for me. I accepted that a while ago. I can't have kids of my own. I understand that.
You guys, is the reason why Allie can't have kids is because all of the sexually graping and everything. You guys, is that the reason why she can't have kids? Because these nasty guys and moguls did this horrible thing of graping her, and that's the reason why she can't have any babies, y'all. This is sad. Y'all, let's continue. Sorry for the interruption, but let's continue.
There's a lot that I will probably never be able to have, including my childhood. I don't have any pictures. I don't have any pictures of me as a baby. I have pictures of me from 14 up, in the worst moments and in the worst ways. I just want peace, because this is not about a sexual experience. This is not about just cash. This is about something else, and it's deeper than that, because this is decades of tactics. This is decades of issues. These are decades of problems. Satanic ritual abuse exists. Human sex trafficking exists. Organ harvesting exists all over the place. The black market exists.
Y'all, let me bring something to y'all's attention. If you guys didn't know, a few years, and then his body all of a sudden came up and rolled up in a mat. It was in Georgia. Did y'all hear that? And then when they said they went to do the autopsy, the boy's, all his organs were gone and missing. Do y'all remember that story? Y'all, what Ali's saying is so true, you guys. It is so true. It's sad, but it is real as real can get. Y'all, let's continue.
Babies, children, 4-year-olds, 6-year-olds are having their bodies sliced open and used as human suitcases over the border. I have been trafficked over the border. Those babies are moved as if they're still alive. They put clothes on them, they sit them up, and it's about sex, because after your body is used for sex, your organs are used for organ harvesting and selling on the border. Why a liver or kidney costs so much, and because of that you can go to Mexico and you can get it for a little bit cheaper, and you wonder why. There is so much going on, and this is decades and decades of tactics that people need to wake up to and do something about, because again, our authority is not going to do it.
Y'all, and there you have it. That is Allie Carter, y'all. But we are going to read the affidavit that you guys, the affidavit of truth that Allie has submitted, like, to the police department. Y'all, she submitted this affidavit of truth and told her truths in this affidavit. Y'all, we are going to read it together, because a lot of people are like, oh my God, everybody's saying, oh no, not Denzel. Yes, Denzel is the one. Absolutely. Denzel is the one who is yes, on this affidavit of truth. Yes, absolutely. But let me bring it up to you guys. Hold on just a second. Let me get this together. Let's see. But y'all, it is so sad that people are out here doing these awful, horrific things to these kids, y'all. It is terrible. It is very, very, very sad, very heart-wrenching. And we need to pass this. You guys, if you guys know anybody, share this information, because these are things that people are unaware of. They don't know what these type of things are going on around in the US, y'all. Everywhere these things are happening. Y'all, it is sad. It's unbelievable. It is terrible. It is so terrible. But y'all, here is an affidavit of truth, you guys. We're going to read it together because a lot of people can add that soon, very soon, there is going to be a third arrest. They got Diddy. They got the CEO of the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, and now a third arrest, she said, is on the horizon, and it has something to do with the statement of affidavit of truth. Y'all, let's read. We're gonna get into it together. You guys, smash the like button for Allie and smash the like button for all the babies that are going through the same thing that Allie went through. Y'all, it's sad. It is so sad. It's heart-wrenching. But y'all, smash the like button for them. But y'all, let's read the affidavit of truth. So this is the affidavit of truth. Affidavit of truth. So right here, it was dated 3/27 of 2024, y'all. Right here. Affidavit of truth. All right. So it says RE. Number 1, Brian Christopher Williams, aka Birdman, aka Baby, date of birth 2/15/69. Right? Then number 2, it says Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. Then it says Sean Love Combs, a.k.a. Puffy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy. Then it says Giselle Amon Robinson, a.k.a. Young Jock. Y'all. Then it says right here, the Playboy Mansion after party held in Semi Valley on or around 2009 to 2010 while I was in what? Foster care. It says Allie Leilani Carter, previously known as, and her name is crossed out, outlaw, attests under oath the following account of my and my altered parts personal experiences to be true and accurate. 2/15/1994, and this party was on or around, and then y'all, it cuts off. So let's go to the next one. So right here, you guys, it says at the party there were body cakes. There was, which means that the kids would lie on a table, y'all, and people would put food on them. Y'all, this is disgusting. And the party goers would eat off the naked kids. Y'all, if this ain't disgusting, I don't know what it is, y'all. This is nasty. It says there were a lot of celebrities at this party. It says right here, once everyone was searched and inside, the DJ sounded the music and the lights flashed, signaling that everyone was in and the doors were closed. This signaled that the orgy could begin. The kids that had been brought at the party were bought to the party to be party favors. And then it stops. You guys, it stops right there. Let's continue. Y'all, it says right here, this is really heart-wrenching now, y'all. It's heart-wrenching. It's horrible. It's nasty. Once they were done having Rex, the kids were placed back on the party favor table. And someone else would then come and pick them out from the table and repeat the process. I had to have Rex with so many people that night. I cannot remember them all. And some of the other altars hold those memories. Y'all, this is sad and disgusting. It says the party goers went into a rectal frenzy / orgy mindset once the DJ started the music and turned on the flashing lights. There were fetishes happening everywhere. and they kind of separated them into areas where specific fetishes were happening. For instance, y'all, this is disgusting. Y'all get ready. This is disgusting, y'all. It says the fetishes of having Rex in the red stuff, the time of the month for the woman was in one area. Y'all, this is disgusting. This is nasty. While having Rex with animals was in another area. Y'all, this is nasty. People were just in a crazed and rexual frenzy. Main room was big, like a ballroom. There were outlying doors around the edges of the room. Some of the doors were shut, but you could still see the food Rex table, the party favor table, y'all, this is sad, and many other things. There were other different types of retro parties happening in different areas of the house. Y'all, this is so sickening. And this is what Allie went and reported to the police department. She did this party favors affidavit of truth. Y'all, it's sad. It says, I had to sit right here at the bottom. I had to sit on the party favor table and wait to be chosen, the way someone would choose a gift bag off the table at a birthday party. Two guys took me off the table and they brought me, and then it cuts off. Y'all, this is disgusting. So let's go to the next page. And these are only clips of what she wanted to put out, you guys. So let's continue. This is the last one. It says right here, it says something was part of the Kings of Comedy. He also wore a gold chain. He was complaining that he did an hour set, but there was no one to F backstage. This comedian broke the no anal Rex rule and had anal Rex with me anyway and just laughed. Y'all, this is terrible. Y'all, smash the like button for these awful things. Y'all, for the minors that had to go through these awful things. Y'all, this is sad. It says, I screamed for my handler / pimp. Everyone was laughing and I ended up getting in trouble. Y'all, this is disgusting. What's happening next, y'all? I was then told to have Rex on the table with the girl who was my age. Then they brought in what? Donkeys and barrels, y'all, right there. They brought in donkeys and barrels, and we had to have Rex with them. Y'all, this is disgusting. Smash the like button, y'all, for these minor victims. Y'all, this is sad. It says there were several girls that had to have Rex with the animals. Y'all, this is disgusting. While everyone watched. OMG. Another girl and I ended up throwing up afterwards, and they rubbed our faces in each other's vomit as a punishment. Y'all, if that is not sad and disgusting, these advantage of Allie and these other minors that were allegedly, like Allie said it, they were trafficked and exchanged with the CPS, from the CPS office. Y'all, this is sad. Y'all, these kids are going through this. Y'all, there are so many kids going through this right now as we speak. Y'all, it is terrible. It is so sad, y'all. It is so sad. But I want to also play a video by Allie where she says that, different people have done things to her. But y'all, let me find the video. Y'all, it is sad. It is terrible that Allie and all these kids had to go through this, y'all. It's sad. It is very sad. It is awful, y'all. It is terrible. I mean, y'all, I couldn't imagine little kids going through this stuff. It's sickening. It is so sickening. And to hear that from a minor victim of Diddy's, y'all, it's so heart-wrenching, y'all. It is so heart-wrenching. But Mary J. Blige was doing the same thing to like to Danny Boy. You know, I don't know if Danny Boy went to those parties, but y'all, she still was having sex with him underage. That is still pedophilia activity. That is still considered as grape. If they're 18 and under and you having sex with them, that is great. Mary J. Blige is wrong. She is going down too. Y'all, they are all going to be going down. It's sickening, you guys. It is sickening. But let's see Ali Carter. She talks about a lot of different things and a lot of videos of hers. And she was saying that, you know, it's going to be another big arrest on the horizon that has to do with something with this video. I'm sorry, with the statement of truth affidavit. But you guys, let me find her video. Let me find the video for you guys. But y'all, this is devastating. It is so sad. It is heart-wrenching, you guys. It is disgusting. But let me see if this is the video from where she says, let me see. Let me see. This video is not playing. Let me see. Oh, hold on. There it goes. I don't know why it's not playing. Hold on, you guys. I got
on the case.
There it goes.
You think we're done? I know a lot of you don't know what that the Diddy case is already getting covered up. There's already corruption. There's already attorneys wondering why the victims are not getting their information out. There's already attorneys running why shit is getting covered up. Look it up. Go ahead and look it up. Already there's cover-ups happening. I told you that. Because everybody's like, call the feds. You can get on the case. You think we're dumb? I know a lot of you don't know what that means. And again, the first thing to do is let's call the police and let's get you on the case. That's not going to do anything. If anything, the case is already, you can see it. We can. If we throw it in 6 from something and we don't say shit to y'all, get else to see it. Okay? We already seen that coming a long time ago. That case is about to get shut down. Everything is about to go under the rug. The same way Ghislaine Maxwell's case went under the rug. The same way nobody's talking about Ghislaine's case anymore. Like it didn't even happen. The same way we're not even talking about the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was the John. Ghislaine Maxwell was the supplier. Who else do you think that she sold kids to? Remember?
You guys, let me try to find this other video. But y'all, when she was talking about Epstein and Giselle, that was a whole situation in itself. But y'all, I wanted to get to the video where she basically was saying that there has been already 2 arrests and there's another arrest on the horizon. Let me find that video for you guys because she talks about this in one of her videos. Let me try to find that video. Let me see. Okay, right here.
Check out Ali Carter's. He says that the newest arrest is due to rock the nation.
There's ways that this is about to go. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of that. There's no other way to get ready. There's no other way to prepare. There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest.
Ali Carter's latest live.
I meant to pause it, y'all.
The newest arrest is due to rock the nation.
Oh, hold on.
There's ways that this is about to go. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of that. There's no other way to get ready. There's no other way to prepare. There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest.
Y'all, who is this next arrest? If you guys don't know, we just went over the statement of Alpha David, right? The truth of Alpha David's statement that Ali, went to the police department and filed. Y'all, she's saying in this video there's a big arrest that's going to rock the nation. But it has something to do with that truth of statement affidavit. You guys, let's continue.
In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that laptop from hell is real. You know that the black book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those.
You guys, hold on just a second, because there was another video, I'm sorry, by Allie. But she's saying that basically in this video too, that the next arrest is going to rock the nation, y'all. Who do y'all think it is? She said it has something to do with the statement affidavit, the statement of truth affidavit. But let me try to find that video for you guys, because she says in there herself that it is going to rock the nation, and it has something to do with who is in that statement of truth affidavit. Y'all, it's crazy. It is crazy. It is so crazy. But y'all, we are going to try, let me see. We're going to try to find, let me see. I'm trying to see.
Do you see that the Diddy case is already getting covered up? There's already corruption. There's already attorneys wondering why they're the victims. And again, the first thing to do is let's call the police and let's get you on the case.
Okay, let me rewind it, you guys. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me rewind it. Let me go back to that video.
Do you see that the
Uh-oh. Let me rewind it, you guys. Let me rewind it. Let me go back.
I told you that. Because everybody's like, I told you that. Because everybody's like, call the feds. You can get on the case. You think we dumb? I know a lot of you don't know what that means. And again, the first thing to do is let's call the police and let's get you on the case. That's not going to do anything. If anything, the case, Epstein was the one who said, I want a 6-year-old. I want a 9-year-old. Epstein was the one who said, I want a 6-year-old. I want a 9-year-old. I want a 12-year-old. Ghislaine is the one who said, I know where to find that 6-year-old, 9-year-old, and 12-year-old. I will sell them to you. Epstein had parties where he invited multiple people to come and take part. And who he brought? Who else did she sell kids to? You see how that just got covered up? Shut down, quiet, nothing, nothing, done. What happened to her victims on that case? There were multiple victims that threw into that case. What do you think happened to them? Do you think they got silenced? Do you think they're okay?
Y'all see, Allie is speaking truth, you guys. They are hiding stuff, you guys. That's why she's saying that she doesn't trust anybody. But I believe Allie has been talking to the feds, her and her mom. But y'all, let's continue.
Do you think they're safe? Do you think their information is safe? Do you think their information was heard? Because did you hear it? No. Because are we still talking about it? No. What do you think happens when everybody jumps on one thing? If one situation falls, so does the whole thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. For those who are like, team up with this person, team up with that person, just because survivors are trying to tell you the same thing, sometimes it does not mean that they stand stronger together. When do you see us endorse anybody? Do you? When do you see us stand with other survivors that much? Do you? Especially if they have a platform. Do you? No. This whole time that we've been on, we've been very careful who we say, hey, we may have had an interview with this person, but we're not telling y'all to follow them. We're not telling you to listen and hang on to every word that they say. Pay attention, though. We did an interview with them. There it is. But that's up to you to pay attention, because we don't know them.
And y'all, all Allie wants us to do is pass on her information. She's not trying to get any money for going and telling her
what's going on there. If we already see that they mudslinging names, if we already see that they only speak about the children when it's convenient, if we already see that they get dragged beyond drag, and then the next thing they do is turn around and start drama, and I'm gonna sue you, we back up. Wanna know why? Because if you're gonna sue somebody, you would have did it. The amount of I'm gonna sue you when people don't get their way is ridiculous on social media. Boo-hoo. Do you know how many times people call us out of our names? Do you know how many times somebody tries to kill us? Do you know how many ways people have told us and tried to get rid of us? Do you think we give a shit about you calling us out of our name or saying something a little sideways to us to the point we're gonna sit? No, ain't nobody got time for that. The court's a theater. We all know that. The court is fake. And if you go to the wrong person, if things get hit with the corrupt hands, if something hits a corrupt judge, then everybody's situation is going under the court, and they will make it look like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus did it.
Excuse me. Y'all, there you have it, y'all. There is going to be a lot of arrests, y'all. Mary J. Blige, you waiting, you got your indictment coming too, Mary J. And a bunch of other people, you guys. But Ali said there's going to be a huge arrest that's going to rock the nation, y'all. And it has to do with somebody who is on that truth of Alpha David. You guys, I'm thinking that is Denzel. I may be wrong. I don't know. That's my thoughts, you guys. But Mary J. Blige, they're coming for you. They had turned in some more evidence, you guys, more videos and things like that. There was a guy on Thursday or Friday who had to go into the grand jury and also tell his story. He had to, go testify because somebody gave him these videos, you guys, of Kim Porter's, I guess, alleged book or something with Kim Porter's book, and also a bunch of like Rex tapes that were from Diddy. Y'all, Mary J. Blige is a boy and Diddy on those tapes. Y'all, I'm sure there's plenty of video tapes, and some that had to do with those three: Danny Boy, Mary J. Blige, and Danny Boy. I'm not saying these are my thoughts. Allegedly, you guys, I'm just saying. But Mary J. Blige, Danny Boy already said all over the internet, y'all, that he was messing with Mary J. Blige when he was 15 years old. So what that's gonna do, that is gonna spark an indictment for Mary J. Blige. Y'all, I'm just saying, he was underage. He was 15 when she was 24 years old, and she was having a sexual relationship with him. That is illegal. That is against the law. So Mary J. Blige, yes, your time is coming, honey bunny. And along with a lot of other people, you guys, the feds are busy, y'all. The feds are busy. I wish I could send some donuts and coffee, some type of meal, because y'all, the feds are busy. I know they're probably operating at full speed time. Y'all, they probably working 24-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts. Y'all, I'm telling you, the feds are busy. I mean, they are doing roundups left and right. They are indicting people on the week by the week. I'm just saying, y'all, this is what's happening. Y'all, it's going down. The feds are not playing with nobody. Damien at the Fed said he don't care how tall you are, how little you are. They got a paddy wagon for you, and they are rounding up and throwing out them indictments out the courthouse like left and right. But you guys, y'all, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for let me pause this. Thanks for stopping in, y'all, on this Sunday evening. You guys, we are going to continue to be on Diddy Watch and everybody else's watch, Hollywood Watch, because, y'all, there is things that's coming out by the second, like every single day with Diddy and all these Hollywood moguls. But, y'all, we're going to keep you guys informed here at the lounge. Thank you guys for coming and sharing y'all's time and watching this content, you guys. But y'all, lead with love, peace, and tranquility, you guys. And we will see y'all on the next video, you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.